I have other plushes that will get jealous and upset at me for doing that. But this guy's like half pillow. I mean, he has a muchness that's like, but
There's
like
some functionalities to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
All right, stream
But
just
I like
went live.
put in my bed like next to my teddy bear, and I was like, that is a combination. Like, just no, this is for just the video chat, guys. Like, look at that.
Nice.
Like,
Just
I don't really
the conversation.
What conversation?
Between Tibbers and the Sky's toast.
And the toast being like, what the fuck are you? You're encroaching on my territory?
I feel like the toast is like, I need to solve whoever murdered you. I need to solve your case.
I mean,
always been a toast.
Well, it's also funny because he's one of the biggest Among Us streamers right now. So he's doing a lot of solving of who killed people.
Hmm. A lot of deception and deceit.
Mm-hmm.
How you been, Francis?
Gower, we gotta turn you into an anime girl real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's gotta happen.
What's going on?
Way. We have to turn Gower into a VTuber.
So I'll be able to get any traction.
We got it.
Really what's going on right now?
Pokemon's doing it.
But then people got
upset at her for it?
People get upset at Pokemon breathing, so like...
Yeah, I mean, she's just a woman, like, on the internet, so...
It's the same vibe as, like, people who get mad at, like, things that teenage girls like. And it's basically just because teenage girls like the thing.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Same vibes. Alright, I'm making a hub.
Oh, my switch up there. Like, what is it? Why is it blank? Ariel is doing book club, so he'll be a bit late.
Okay.
But that's normal.
Can y'all two see each other even though I'm streaming to Discord?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I can see Vicky.
Mm-hmm.
I interrupted you, Francis. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying. I feel like there's like a small overlap with the people that are like, you know, kind of like upset about like how mainstream a lot of certain nerddom, especially anime, has become so mainstream now.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like there's still those people who are like gatekeeping in a sense that like they're like, oh, hey, you know, people used to not like this. We're like.
There will always be gatekeepers for weird shit like that.
Did you make a local hub or an online hub?
It should be online. Yeah, it's online.
Let's see.
On the stream it says online play, so I'm assuming that is...
I can see, Gower, your stream's up. I just checked it.
It is. The stream is up, yeah. I also have it going. Gotta get those numbers up.
The numbers up. For the dance, monkey dance.
Oh, here you go.
I'm really excited for the new Monster Hunter games.
Oh,
I have not seen any of the content.
Wait, Vicky, hold on, Gower, can we play it for Vicky?
Yeah.
I think we can wait. We can wait later, right? We should wait later.
We should wait for Ariel.
For Ariel?
Yeah.
We should wait for Ariel. We could also wait like a little later if there's someone that pops up into chat. We can like all watch it together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Because then they can enjoy the reactions that we have.
Yes, Vicky, this is Gower.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, let me check the Twitter if it updated. I don't want to spoil the surprise for Vicky though, but let me check if this Twitter is updated.
Yeah, don't spoil any surprises for Vicky.
Don't spoil things for me. Get some grapes, I'll be right back.
Did they ever remake the first stories? Because it was just on the 3DS, right?
Stories is just on the 3DS, which RIP to the 3DS.
Yep, yeah, I heard they ended production on the 3DS. End of an era.
They're completely dropping it?
Yep. Well, they're just
yeah,
no longer any
new games.
Yeah. Or like console support too. End of an era.
I feel like we have to switch now. We don't need this anymore.
Ooh, I need to log into PSO2 and do my dailies at some point. Ooh.
Do your dailies?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Like into your rotation?
There's like a set of things that you are given to do in PSO2.
Oh, so it's your daily tasks.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the big thing is it gives you an experience bonus key that you can use to basically get a free level. Super useful for leveling up near the end. I got Summoner up to 75. So the only two classes left are Force and Techer. And Bouncer. I forgot about Bouncer. Bouncer's also at 55. I think they're all at 55.
Have you been playing with John Michael and Jack any in the other days?
Not really. I've like Jack will come over and we'll play Gloomhaven or something like local.
So then there's less like playing it online.
Yeah, John Michael will pop into a stream and join Discord chat every now and then to talk, but I haven't really played a game. I think he's been busy. He always grades papers while I stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we just have our regular Thursday whatever night.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. Like regular interactions with people instead of just leaving it up to like, oh, let's see who's available on this random night that I decide to play video games. It's nice to have it kind of set in stone.
No, I think like Francis and Era like it too.
Oop. It's good to have like an excuse to get together. You know what I mean? Like
Francis, who's there?
Oh, tabs.
Oh, okay.
You know, just business.
I was like, is that Mom?
Nah. Oh, next week, actually.
I am the favorite child. We all know this.
You are.
Did you start on a quest?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa, hold up.
I just am gonna go get some jewels. Does damage for charge blade scales off of like Bombardier, right?
I know nothing about CDP.
Could probably slot that in.
Wait, is it blast?
It uses explosions. The impact file, I think, scales off of explosives. Maybe it did in 4. I don't know if it, and I'm pretty sure it does in what do you call it? World, but I don't know. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate.
What do we want to hunt while we wait for Ariel? Anyone want anything in particular? Ideally, nothing brined.
Yes. Artillery, definitely.
I could use a Crimson Fatalist.
We're gonna get to that. We can get to that. That is not a three-person fight.
Oh, you guys want to help me with some lower level stuff?
Sure.
Yeah.
I need to improve my sleep sword.
Ooh, that's fun.
You mean the thing that you use and then puts the monster to sleep and then you immediately wake it up?
Look, I didn't know you could put Elder Dragons to sleep. That's news to me.
Like twice, right? Like twice?
Yeah, I did it twice, and honestly, I'm more impressed with the fact that I was able to do it.
Just both times I just saw it from a distance, and I'm like, no one can blame me. It's not my fault.
No, it was me.
I'm not there. Yeah.
It was me. I completely, because in my head I was like it didn't seem possible to me that I could put them to sleep. So I wasn't even calculating that into my place, like
Your
I was
calculus?
playing. Yeah, like oh, I was like, oh, it must be some, like when I saw it like kind of dip or whatever. I'm like, oh, it must be some sort of
Should pick up
Move.
Preston Francis.
Okay. Let's grab this. So I need Marcilla nonsense. Let's see. To find out what exactly I need, what quest I need exactly.
Yeah, I'm trying to find some good armor sets. For charge blades,
shit.
so I can figure out.
Seems like you picked up something I needed along the way.
Here we go. Oh man, it's taking forever to load. Come on. Show me the builds.
Show you the bills.
Show me the builds.
Wait, what?
He's looking at weapons and such.
Mm-hmm. For some reason, this one, like, Reddit link just is not working.
Oh, and I upgraded. Did I just max it out for sleep? Because I went all the way up.
Let's see. I guess I'm just gonna have to look it up myself because everybody's like, "Oh, use the Josina set until you find something better," but they don't actually say what's better.
Yeah, this is why I hand to make everything.
Yeah, that's the plan. Seems like we're gonna have to do that. Forge equipment, forge armor. What are we looking at? They said that the Silverwind charge blade is really good too. Doesn't surprise me.
Seems like I maxed out the sleep weapon I was working on.
Ah, okay.
Did not expect that. So, never mind. I guess that's the highest it can go. 30%. Yep. Cool. What else do I want to work on? What else do you guys have? Do you have anything you guys want to work on?
I might in just a sec once I see what it takes to get artillery.
Vicky, is there something you're working on?
I'm never really working on anything. I mean, down behind like hypers in general, because hyper parts help me upgrade my armor, but past that, I don't really care.
Definitely want Silverwind Nargacuga, but that's gonna be sounds like we should wait for Ariel for that because I know how much he likes it.
Wait, oh my god, more silver.
I think I'm the one that makes it. I'm the reason why we like Silverwind Nargacuga.
Oh, are
guys, more silver.
These.
We have to do it all. We have to go all the way up.
Weapons, excuse you. I'm the one who wants sharp weapons here.
And the armor's probably pretty good for you, isn't it, Vicky?
Probably. I haven't been making it at all, so. Priorities. Very well defined.
Alright. I have to order a bunch of scatterfish. that's evidently what I need to make artillery gems.
Okay.
Do I have an artillery necklace though? Pendant? What are they called? Charm? Artillery
I don't
plus
remember
6.
why the philosophy hammer is so good. Gaijin recommended it. It's one of my highest rounds.
Hammer's normally a raw weapon, isn't it? Like you typically want raw attack with it.
Elder Sage Philosopher.
Has food been brought to you again?
Is the yeah?
Man,
No, they're right there. The camera's right there.
I can't see your head.
Hi.
Just getting started. All the ciabatta rolls did what? Molded? Oh. Okay.
wait, ask Hannah a question. Hannah, oh, Kit Kat. You think you're ready for Gower's stream fame? You think you're ready? Can you handle the pressure?
Here you go.
I was saying, you handle the pressure from
Okay.
Gower's impending stream fame?
Yeah, all my fame. You ready for it?
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like she's ready for it.
Gower's got his palico back there.
Oh yeah, and another one down here under the desk. Hey Chai,
Cats.
you're not happy, are you? I heard her squeak. She squeaks almost exclusively when she's unsatisfied with something.
Which is miffed.
Human, you do not please me.
Basically.
What are you doing, affection? Leave me.
Pick a quest, France.
Oh my god, I every time I go to look for something to upgrade, I just have the stuff I need. Upgrade it.
That's useful.
I mean, it's really nice,
Ah,
but
that's great.
it's great in the opposite direction. Let me see.
I think I have just enough slots to set artillery
Cool.
without having
Very
to
nice.
give up my attack. Yeah, sharpness +2, attack up small, razor sharp, critical eye +1, artillery novice. Nice. I thought I had enough for attack up medium, but I evidently don't. Is it just because I have a bunch of single attack things? Hold on, we gotta figure this out.
I guess I could work on a set that's like purely KO damage. Like meant for.
How do you get attack level 3 stuff? Attack 3 gems.
Oh, that's
More than you think. More stuff than you think.
Yeah, it's definitely more stuff than I think, but that's what I'm gonna probably want. Or, you know, something better.
Let me see. Saw it the other day. It is. Oh, Raphalos Medulla, Mega Demon Drug, and Blood Run. Cool. I
Okay,
have
that's
so
not too bad.
much Raphalos Medulla, so you probably do too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have horrible Desire Engine, so you can use me as a baseline. How about
Okay. Gotcha. Weakness exploit is the thing that I really want more of.
Oh,
I
weakness
think.
exploit?
Yeah.
But I was able to craft those really easily too when I wanted it. So,
Yeah, let me see if I have the stuff for it.
I feel like you probably did.
Weakness exploit, where are you?
is there a poison in
Where is weakness exploit? Where are you?
The decorations.
Yeah, in decorations. I'm looking.
You're looking.
There's sharpness,
I've been
fencing,
looking.
grinder, blunt, crit draw, punish raw, sheathing, sheath sharpen, reload speed, recoil, precision, all the gun stuff nobody cares about. Rapid fire, dead eye, loading, haphazard. No, still gun
Ariel's
stuff.
not here. It's fine.
Expert, tenderizer, chain crit, crit status.
Do you want me to help you find? It's tenderizer.
Tenderizer? No, tenderizer's not weakness exploit, is it?
Is that the one where you go after
Oh.
their? It is Isn't it tenderizer? Let me check. Let me check what I have.
No, weakness exploit is its own skill, I believe.
I have weakness exploit. It's tenderizer.
Oh, is weakness exploit the name of the first skill that you get from tenderizer? Is that why I'm confused?
So tenderizer, when you get 10 active, it's the weakness exploit is the active skill. of that.
Gotcha. Okay, that's gonna require 10 slots for me to do that, unless I have a tenderizer.
Oh yeah, no, because I had a talisman that was tenderizer 8, and I was like, oh, we going for this.
I want to say that a pretty good tenderizer charm.
Toast pillow. Yeah, the mustache
Gonna check that,
does
already.
just complicate things if it.
I think after that, I'll just basically want to run everything that's high so I can get a good charm.
I mean, we're also gonna go for the dragons.
What do you guys think about?
Hey, Gower, do you know there's a quick way to deal with your stuff?
I'm not.
Sorted, bro.
No, I refuse.
What's that tempting little button there?
No.
Sort it out. Sort it out. Oh wait, Gower, why are you looking for the box? Why don't you go to the talisman list?
There's a talisman list?
Gower, no,
Ugh.
exit right now, Gower.
I did.
Get out that.
Yeah, I forgot that this was here. I've just been manually going through mine the entire time, and then I can probably sort, can't I?
Yes, you can sort by slots or by rarity.
How do I do that?
Also, yeah.
Resort.
something else?
Displaying
See-
innate skill 1. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't know that's what you were doing. I'm sorry, yeah.
And it was. I don't see tenderizer anywhere here.
We got status +6 free slots. Ooh, what?
Yeah, I have some pretty good charms for certain setups, I feel.
You can trade charms up, my guy.
What does blade scale do?
We could, but we can't.
What do you
It's
guys think of
a
it?
blade skill.
Hmm?
Come on, a blade skill. You know. Right, France? You know.
You know, if you know,
You know.
you don't know.
You know.
Yeah.
You didn't. You don't know.
You don't know.
Can't help you.
Okay, well. I
y'all
have
think
weakness exploit
about-
would be good, but oh right, I was gonna get attack 3 gems. I'm dumb.
If you think about a Najarala, I think it's 6 stars. What I mean.
Okay.
What's that? That's high rank, right? Let me find this quest.
No, I don't have any Wrath Medulla, so that'll be my request.
And we just go
You
for
don't have
Wrath.
any?
Let's go Wrath, then. Let's just go Wrath.
Go for the wrath.
I have none.
Guys, don't give yourself commodity items like armor, skins, and adamant pills. Then you're just hooked on this shit. Like now I'm like popping these things.
Have you not seen me with Mega Dash Juice? We're not talked
Vicky,
about this.
I also picked up Mega Dash Juice. That shit is legit. Can you guys see my TV I'm playing on in the back?
It's very, very bright, but yeah, I see that
Yeah.
like a TV source.
Ooh, I wonder if I could do hold on.
I wonder if there's a event quest that gives Wrath stuff.
Francis, the lighting is way too off.
Oh, No, it still looks insane.
Is
At least I look insaner.
is Wrath Medulla G rank stuff or high rank?
I don't know.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, if yours takes long, I guess we'll knock it out first.
Wrath Medulla is G rank and high rank. It's both. Okay. The highest chance is a tail carve, and then it seems like wounding the back and capturing are the ways to get.
So when the back at it.
Yep. And it's either it's both the Rathian and the Rathalos. We could fight like the Dread King or the Dread Queen, Rathian and Rathalos.
I really don't care.
We'd have to farm that up though, right?
To get to the higher level, yeah.
Yeah.
The Dread. Oh boy. Why would we want to fight those? Oh, for the set?
No, for the Wrath Medulla. So it's probably not worth it right now to do it.
Probably not.
Let's see.
Can I kill my high rank Najala?
Yeah, why don't we do that first?
Just pick a quest.
Yeah, I'll pick a higher rank Najrala. You said 6-star? Oh,
I
you got
picked
it?
up the one.
Got it.
This one should have the highest chance, I believe.
Cool.
This should be pretty quiet. Hopefully I get what I need. And now I'm not gonna get it just because I said that.
It's a desire sensor.
That means both Gara and I are gonna get it instead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Man, I want to talk about Monster Hunter so bad.
Oh my
Is
god.
it the new game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Arrow's not here yet. So
I know. It's difficult. I'm impatient, Vicky.
I'm trying to be fucking patient.
Oh, it's here. It's here in this area.
Okay, I see.
Where the hell I am.
Oh, but is any of the secret thing? I don't know the secret thing.
Scary.
Okay, yeah. The tyrant, so what does it mean?
There we go.
See a Sparky boy. Just joining chat.
Oh, he's here.
You can hop on this not Discord, Twitch, and you'll know what we're doing.
And you'll see what we got up here.
Thank you.
We must remember.
Oh, this guy.
Oh,
So,
Angela.
we ran out of all of our buns, right? To make, because handmade turkey burgers. We ran out of all of our buns. So Hannah said she got creative with what she was going to use for buns. She used hash browns.
Oh my goodness.
So it's a turkey burger between hash browns.
So
I
it's
like that.
is that a keto? Could that be keto friendly?
No, potatoes aren't very keto friendly.
I don't know because I don't eat keto. So
The keto's nonsense.
I mean, I feel like most diets are nonsense.
Honestly, most diets are not nonsense. It's just that the idea of them, like the actual point, is usually kind of off.
The idea that you're eating what caveman eats?
That's the paleo diet.
That's paleo.
That's not keto
Oh,
though.
never mind.
Keto is just no carbs.
Keto's meat.
Keto is like
Oh,
meat
carbs?
and not carbs. You
Yeah.
you want to
But
like
more fats,
induce
more fats. You want more
meats and
fats,
fats,
too.
yeah.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
point is to induce like ketogenesis, which people believe is like helpful. The truth is, when you decide that you can't eat one whole food group,
You eat much fewer
a
calories.
lot less.
Yeah. That was my experience with keto. I did it for a while, and it was basically less like, I feel myself in ketogenesis all the time. It was entirely like, I'm not eating sugar.
I mean, the same thing can be done if you just choose not to eat fats.
Yeah, right?
You will lose like 30% of your calories.
I think it's like, but they talk about, I don't know, like the keto flu. Is that just like just eating less? It's making you feel like
No,
sick?
that's actually like running out of
Sugar.
available glycogen, right?
Yeah, being in ketosis is actually a pretty uncomfortable thing,
Yeah.
especially if you're not used to it.
Yep. That's
I
what
mean,
the keto flu. What? Oh, okay.
I've
I
watched
was
people
going to
get
sleep.
used. I've definitely watched people like do it and get used to it in my med school class, and then they're fine. But like the first 4 days that they were on it, oh my god, they
Yep.
were terrible.
It is the keto flu. It's pretty
Although
awful.
I think there's also like a keto mania that comes afterwards. It's undiscussed, but like when you're measuring your ketone body levels
Mhm.
using strips in the bathroom by peeing on them, I think you've gone too far. But
Is that? I feel that feels like a med student approach kind of thing.
I mean that's
That's what you do.
who I watch do it.
That's also what you do. You're supposed to see if you're in ketogenesis, you pee on
Actually,
Strips,
oh,
yeah.
that
There's,
is
like, little strips,
mortifying.
that are very, very
Expensive.
sketch. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, because like the consumer ones that you get are like you either get the cheap ones that don't do anything, or you get the super expensive medical grade ones. And most people will be like, "Oh, I got like the 100 for $20," and it's like that's not going to tell you anything. Those are probably
Ariel,
bad.
look.
I can't see.
Ariel. Why are you not on video
You have to
chat?
click. You have to
In
click
Discord.
onto
Oh,
the.
there's a video chat?
Mm-hmm.
Did you not know this?
How do I do it?
You press the video button
Where?
by the call.
Whatever your
Oh,
pop-up,
wow.
it should be.
I've never
Yeah.
seen this. Oh, screen Discord wants to access my camera.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's toast.
Right. Oh, you know
Is
the
it-
streamer?
Is it? Well,
Oh,
I
I
learned
thought-
about it yesterday. But Gower, how do you feel about Vicky advertising another streamer on your stream?
That's what I do.
There's
that's the joke I
no
made.
way that like that it's gonna have no impact to my numbers, my pitiful numbers. So
Gower.
when
You
you're
gotta-
comparing
you
the
gotta
top,
fake it till you make it, Gower. Flex.
Also,
Yeah.
no one sees it, so you know, like no one on stream actually sees it.
I know, but you've
It's
you've
also
now
just
made
it's
me
a
announce
pillow.
it.
It's a pillow.
I might have let my
I have
Switch run
enough
out
for
of,
my upgrade.
I think I might have let my Switch
Uh-oh,
run out of
wow.
battery.
oh, it
Are you gonna
sucks.
charge it real quick?
It is on the charger cable now.
I like my video, guys. Welcome to my welcome to Thursday Tonight with Francis Believe. Dunka dunka
Welcome
dunka.
to
dunka.
Francis in the Dark.
Oh, do we wanna
Francis
do watch
Sure, we
the
can
Monster
do
Hunter
a-
video
we
now?
can do a watch
Oh, yes,
break.
yes.
While we wait for
Ariel
Ariel
to charge his
yeah, Ariel's thing to be charged. All right,
his thing.
let's see. Let me pull
I
the video
haven't
up.
seen it. You should.
I'm
So
so
have
excited.
we done a complete discussion of Rise yet? Has that
That's what
happened?
that's what we're doing right
He
now.
hasn't
I haven't
seen the
seen it.
video, so we're gonna watch it together.
Yep. And then we'll watch the gameplay overview. All right.
But on which screen am I watching it? is the
Window
question.
capture.
Oh yeah, which?
Here, I'll share it in Discord, and then I'll also share it in on my stream. So,
Solid.
share my screen.
Well, also because it's like others will be 4 seconds
change
behind.
Windows. Yeah, Discord's pretty up to it's pretty low latency. Now I gotta go to window capture here, and Firefox.
People in chat.
I haven't seen anybody in chat just yet.
Oh, this is huge. Hold
No, chat's empty right now.
I closed my window for the stream just so I don't have any latency from the Discord.
It's been fine for me.
There we go.
Oh, when he starts streaming the video, I mean.
There we go. Now we're getting it. Okay.
Switch normally doesn't take quite this long to.
It will usually take a good like 10 or 15 minutes for me to go from where I can turn it on once it's
actually
it's
done.
completely
Garrett,
depleted.
who's your
I killed it.
who's your Discord icon?
It's
What
the
are you doing for it?
despair but also an erection meme.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was just a horny ghost.
No. If you
He
look up
has feet. Clearly, ghosts don't have feet.
if you look
Vicky,
up
show me the ghost.
Casper has feet.
Casper doesn't have feet.
are we ready to watch?
Casper the Friendly Ghost has feet.
Ready to watch?
We're
Rise?
watching it. We're watching it.
Okay.
We're watching it. Can we hear anything?
Can you
I can't see anything either.
on the Discord stream?
Hey guys, how fast can I go Cheshire Cat on you from here?
Do you guys see things on the Discord stream? I don't see anything.
I see something on Discord stream, but I
You have
can't
to
hear it.
to watch the video.
Oh, I see.
Ariel. Yeah. Do
Okay.
you see it now?
Yes,
Okay.
But I can't hear it though.
I can.
What?
I can hear it.
Do you have it
What the
muted,
fuck?
Vicky?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So this was like the first thing that they showed. This is how the Nintendo Direct opened today
Yeah.
Well, with Monster Hunter.
with Monster Hunter. Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, but it's for Switch, right? You'd think they wouldn't like release something for Switch because Worlds.
Well, I think they want to release it for both, just like they have been,
Yeah.
with Switch being like the handheld titles.
The main series. We're the main series.
Mhm.
Wait, so we get a dog now?
Yep.
A wolf now?
Palamutes.
What? And
Palamutes,
what the fuck is that?
right?
Is that Nami?
Doggo.
Like, what is going on? What is...
Just
What?
got an important
Apparently, it's a little spider.
It looks like we've got a rampage on our hands.
That guy's
Wow, that-
is such awkward pause.
I know,
It looks like we've got a
Ew.
rampage on
got a
hands.
rampage.
Yeah, my hair.
Was it originally in Japanese?
My guess, yeah. If they allow you
But
to change
where's
voices,
American
it's gonna be
Football?
Monster Hunter language.
This is gonna be my favorite one, the crane.
No, I like the one that attacks in
You need a
3.
giant chicken? It's just another giant chicken.
Yeah.
Giant platypus.
Oh, but it's
This
a
one.
platypus
I like
now.
the Great
That's
Izuchi.
Oh, you do?
This guy's
With his little
cool.
hook?
Cause he attacks with the little guys in
the
tandem.
gang?
Yeah, they gang up on you.
Creature is known as
Me and my boys.
Magnum Hollow.
Also, that's the Toby Kadachi. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Saya. Nice to see ya.
Yeah.
Or is that maybe a variant?
So what is that? What is that scythe?
Okay.
Is it a
it's
switch
gun
axe?
lance.
It's a gun lance. Oh, it's a gun
lance.
lance. Okay.
It's a
That's
gun
pretty
lance.
cool. That's a cool looking
And the
gun
other
lance.
thing's
Dual
a
blade.
sword and
Where-
shield.
Is there a dual blade?
Yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
guy who
the
said
one was
Rampage had
earlier.
dual blades.
The dual blade was earlier, Vicky. They showed it.
It would not. It like I don't think they're gonna take away any weapons.
I mean,
if you pre-order,
show
you get a
Insect
bunch of.
They showed Insect Glaive, yeah.
If you
I was
pre-order, you
like,
get these skins.
Maybe the only weapon, maybe the reason they gave everybody a bug was so that they could take away Insect Glaive.
So now we
Gower,
need
go
to
back. Just to, near the end where the hyper like escalates, you can show Vicky the.
Oh yeah,
dual
we'll
blade
go
and the
we'll go
Insect
we'll
Glaive.
go step by step. How about that?
Yeah.
So
they're behind.
to the gameplay section.
I just got an important letter.
Oh god.
All right, we're at 1080p. Yeah.
It looks like we have a rampage,
A rampage.
on our hands.
All right, so that's the
Another
switch
chicken.
axe.
So that's
Okay.
the national, like the crane Is
Mhm.
your
Can we,
guns
uh,
are
That is
Simple
simple.
not a
slow on the bow.
platypus. That is not a platypus. Do not call that a platypus.
It is a
That's
platypus.
Crocodile.
It's a
It's been
It's
50
no, it's a
Perry!
platypus.
calamity. That monster is known as Magnum Hollow.
Toby.
All right, we're gonna be. It's Arzuros. That's dual blades,
It's
is
a
it
dual
not?
blade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, like that looks a lot like the Monster Hunter World sliding.
Actually, I was
Attack.
about to ask, could you pop back to the bow? Because the bow is undoubtedly one of the weapons that changed the most between all
It looks
Monster
like
Hunter
it has.
games.
It looks like it's.
It
been
looks like
highlighted.
it looks like Monster
light
Hunter
on it.
World bow because they
is
they
it the
scrape it on the ground. He scrapes it on the ground when he dodges. See?
Yeah.
I think.
he's got the side dodge, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that like based on all the way the combat looks, this is all Monster Hunter World combat. Like
He had a
Is known as
that was the charge blade, by the way,
that. Yeah, that's doesn't surprise me. So like,
because you can see his file come up.
yeah, the dual blades right here. This looks like a sliding attack, like
It
the.
does. But
Side
it doesn't look like there's elevations.
Oh, there's a ton of
He
elevation.
gets up there because of the
But
wire.
like,
Yeah.
There's like hills, but
That's really cool. Did you see that?
yeah,
The
The
wire,
like
yeah.
how you can like dodge after doing this kind of jump and do a charge attack. Super
Yeah.
cool.
But it's kind of like the new claw shot though.
Yeah. I'm hoping that it doesn't weaken the monster though. It's just like a straight up mobility and attack thing.
It looks like there's some
Yeah.
sort of lasso
Yeah, I think-
component, or the thing that lets you, jump up into the sky and.
Yeah, apparently that is a like silkworm or spider.
This
that shoots-
wire bug. Can you
Yep.
go?
Is this it?
So,
Yeah.
what
We
did
lost
you think
Francis.
about Monster Hunter
Uh-oh.
Rise?
Wait, where did
The
Francis go?
rise in the title refers to the idea of hunters running up cliffs
It's
and
back.
making use of the verticality of the environment.
Oh my
as
God.
well as
Welcome
the
back.
Desire to create a game
Hello.
that gets
My
lots of people
Discord
around
does
the
this
world
every once in a while.
bursting with excitement.
You should show them the direct, Gower.
This is I'm right now.
Monster Hunter is a hunting action game series where players get to confront huge monsters in majestic natural environments.
Ah yes, thank you.
It's been 16 years since the debut of the series, and this new entry will take advantage of the portability of the Nintendo Switch to provide a Monster Hunter experience that anyone can enjoy whenever and wherever they want. Now, before we talk more about the game itself, I'd like to introduce Yasunori Ichinose,
All right.
the game's director.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yasunori Ichinose, the director.
Notice
It's
how we're
nice to be
standing
here
6
today.
feet apart from each other.
COVID friendly.
First, I'd like to talk about the new actions we've added to this game.
Here we go.
This game will let you go to all kinds of places on the map, such as cliffs and elevated platforms.
These new actions are made possible thanks to a little creature called the wire bug. The player carries several of these small bugs around, and they allow
they
you to
die?
climb to a variety of places.
No,
They
I think
die.
they come back to you. They like fly back to
They
you.
die after. They die
No,
after.
I
they're
don't.
done.
I don't think they
Additionally, there's a
die.
great variety
Well, at
of
least
actions
not,
you
by
can
the way.
perform by combining the wire bugs with attacks. Using
There's
See, that's
the,
gonna be really
charge
good
blade.
for. That's gonna be really good for mobility for like the slower weapons. I feel.
Oh my god, the
Yeah.
Switch
Like-
X is suddenly going to become
There's a
so
great
much
Yeah,
better.
I mean, did you see? Did you see that
know,
right there?
right?
Like he just
To know if
boom.
the bug
Using
dies.
these
As a
unique
former
attacks with
insect
your
glaive
favorite
user,
weapon is
I
what
want to
combat
know.
is going to be all about.
The,
It's not
There
a
you go.
platypus, guys.
Did you see that?
there it is.
That's
That
a
was
platypus.
that was the insect glaive.
Yeah.
Did you see it like
That was-
slam?
Going to be all about.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's a
Yeah.
platypus turtle.
Oh,
Thanks to the wire bugs,
It's a
there's now a
platypus.
lot more variation to
Not a
movement and
platypus.
attacks.
I can't
Leading
wait
to
when the
versatile,
Azuros fights the
fast-paced
platypus. It's a
combat.
great scene.
Next, I'd
And
like
you
to talk more about
so
the
cute.
environments. When you start a quest, you'll be whisked to an open map that forms one.
So is this gonna be the only map?
No,
That's
this is
seamless.
just a preview.
No loading zones.
Yeah, definitely seamless. But it wouldn't surprise me if it was the only map, just because it's a Switch game and not a like like PC, PS4, Xbox game. But I would be very happy if there were more.
Just by
About one
yourself.
of the new areas in this
Oh yeah,
game,
you can definitely
which
play with
we
friends.
already showed a glimpse of in the trailer just now, called the Shrine Ruins. From the starting camp, you can run down the mountain to get to the main field.
I'm also liking the ninja theming. It's very like Monster Hunter Portable
This area
Third.
is characterized by the scattered ruins of an ancient shrine, hence the name. I can't explain in too much detail, but there are lots of things to discover across each locale, so I hope you take the time to explore when going on your hunts.
It sounds like there's more than one.
That'd be
yeah.
my guess.
Next, I'd like to show you a new type of canine buddy known as a palamute.
There you go.
K9.
Yeah, canine.
Like feline.
Like feline.
Sitting on their backs. While you're
It's just
riding,
funny how they're so much less
stamina
humanoid than the
goes up,
felines.
so you can keep running at high speed for as long as you want.
Keep running forever.
This is
You'll also
excellent.
be able to perform various actions.
This is crazy.
Certain
Yeah, that's Monster Hunter World. It's so
That's
good.
World.
Yeah.
As an attacker type,
And this is cool that they'll attack along with you. But we're about to get to
Yeah.
the coolest part that I think what the coolest part is.
naturally, the feline palico from past
Does it
games
have a blade
also
in
make
its
their
mouth?
return again.
Yeah. Yep.
It has a dagger. It keeps at its hip.
That is metal.
Sword
Palico!
dog.
So you can mix and match, right? If you're alone,
You are free to decide
Yeah.
which
But-
combination of buddies you want.
you can play 4 people and each
Online.
bring your person. Each bring
Wait,
one.
actually?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Actually?
Yep. So it's 4
Yes.
people and 4 pets.
But would you guys be more palico or more
Oh, dude.
canine?
100%.
Depends.
I'm a dog person.
I it depends on the hunt. If we were gonna run around a lot, I'd probably bring the palamute.
The
But
doggo.
if we're gonna be mostly fighting, then the
In
The feline.
multiplayer, each hunter can
The
bring
Palico
one
might
buddy
be
with
good.
them.
Yeah.
One buddy!
that's really cool. I was so excited for that.
Next, I'd like
This
to
is
talk
great.
about the new monsters.
But that means you can only ever equip one palico and one palamute. Because you don't want to look the other palamute in the eye. There.
I'm gonna do
This
Palace.
is the flagship monster for this game, Magnamalo. We can't show it in
What's
full
the
yet,
name of that
but
weapon that
it's
its
a
tail
fanged
is?
wyvern with a strong air of menace about it.
Its tail is like a trident.
No, it's a specific Japanese
The next
weapon. It's that.
monster is Acnosom.
A scythe?
No,
Acnosom
no.
fanged-
Oh, Dorkamus is in chat.
Oh, what's up,
Hey,
Dorkamus?
Dorkamus. Ooh, we could play as a dog.
Ooh, that'd be cool if they
This is
did
the flagship
like
monster for this game.
if you could be a was it
Can't show
Palico?
it in full yet,
What, what's
Like
the
a prowler, but
Prowler?
uh,
That's right.
strong
A
air
growler.
of menace about it.
wait. What is he eating? What is he eating?
Toby Kadachi.
Toby Kadachi.
Is Acnosom.
It's a Monster Hunter World monster.
Acnosom is a bird wyvern that attacks hunters with its characteristic crest. By changing its shape,
We've got a
It's still a chicken. It's still a chicken.
yep.
It's still a fire breathing.
this monster
See,
is
this
a
one's
bird wyvern
super
breed
cool.
is
I think.
Its main characteristic is that it tends to move around in groups of 3, attacking all at once or in succession.
I feel like hibernating, waking up in March. Yeah,
Flies and how
same.
you defend
Can they
against
poison
its
you?
attacks.
That'd be great if they could poison you.
And this is the amphibian Tetranodon. It swallows up gravel to expand its body, and then charges at hunters. As its body changes, so do its attacks. So you'll need
This
to
is
change your
not
Are they gonna
a
bring the
platypus.
Dodogama back?
Right.
That is a fight.
As you can see, Tetranodon and
Yes, this is
Arcturus are in a
awesome.
fight
The
here.
sumo fight is amazing.
All right.
Gameplay elements that arise through
No.
fights between monsters.
I love
We'll share more about
stupid
this at a
legs
later date.
in the
They're
belly.
sumo wrestling.
Yes.
Of course,
It's
there are other
amazing.
returning monsters, including Arzuros and plenty of new monsters too. So please look forward to more monster info in the future. Next, I'd like to show your base in this game.
Oh god.
Your base in this game is called Kamura Village. You'll find all the conveniences a hunter needs, like the smithy
Okay.
and other facilities, and all kinds of colorful characters. The story in this game unfolds through the characters of this village.
I just got an important letter.
Oh, God.
We've got a rampage on our hands.
I can't say anything yet about the rampage.
I like the mochi
Provide a new
cats.
experience with this, so please look
I
forward
agree
to
with
future
Dorcas.
announcements.
I'm not sure if the Switch can handle all of this
Well,
open world concept.
See,
They're trying-
I think that it can.
It can.
Purely from the
Yes.
fact that the textures are super low res.
Also, remember that Monster Hunter, the one that we're playing right now, was on when it was in Japan, it was on the 3DS, right?
It was on 3DS here too.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying like generation, like
Yeah.
GU.
Yeah.
The Switch is definitely like out, like it's overperforming this game right now. that we're playing.
My only fear in terms of like performance is if Nintendo continues to fuck up with online as it has classically done.
Well,
I mean, somehow
I
World-
guess that's true.
Monster Hunter works pretty well for some reason. But...
Yeah, and it worked really well on 3DS, but like online Switch has been pretty tragic.
I feel like if they keep it the same as either what World did, which World was a dumpster fire on release, so maybe not exactly like World did, but if they either kept it like classic Monster Hunter, which is just 4-person lobby based, or if they did the World like everybody has their own lobby that they have to like merge together. Either way, if they don't try to reinvent the wheel, I'm thinking it'll be fine.
I wonder if they're gonna try to have like drop in. That might be
Like
too
mid
much.
quest.
Yeah,
I
that
would-
honestly was like a fairly pleasant thing to do in World.
Yeah, like the SOS flare and being able to be like, oh, I started the quest, come join whenever you're free.
Yeah,
I can't
don't have to,
imagine,
like, wait around.
like unless
for-
it's a huge technical problem, I can't imagine they would take that away. But
I can imagine it also being a huge technical problem.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it definitely would be a big. I mean, that I question if the Switch has the ability to handle. Definitely.
Because that was also that wasn't even inside the same hub. Like you could jump to other people's hubs to do that.
Mm-hmm. Being able to zip zap everywhere the wire bug can just hide from monsters and heal up. I mean, you could do that in World too, right? Like,
You can also just zone in Generations Ultimate. So I'm
oh, the game deal with the hunters getting into weird terrain and sniping the bowgun. Yeah, I will say
Oh
that
my God.
Oh, Vicky, did you leave?
No, sorry. I just I'm going back.
Oh, gotcha. The fact that it's so vertical, like there were
They
no
go far.
areas that were really that vertical in World, so it's going to be a pretty big like. Either they're going to design the levels to be like World, where there's just like open areas, and then the monster doesn't really sit in the areas that are really vertical, or they're going to have to.
They also decrease the range.
Or-
That's true.
Well, they don't have to decrease the range of bowgun. Like bowgun has never been good at long range secretly.
Secretly.
The critical distance.
the real
shots
question
don't justify being on the other side of the map. That's why like you hate on people in World who are doing that.
I just want to know how much they're gonna buff Hunting Horn. Is that gonna get
I mean, they don't have to buff Hunting Horn.
Hunting Horn is really
If
good in
they-
World.
If they do the World Hunting Horn, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost a tempting main weapon.
Like speed run good.
Oh really?
The scope increases the damage a little bit, or like it reduces the critical. It improves the critical range a little bit, but still not enough to justify like using it at a range that you'd feel is like actually like sniping. It very much feels like you have to be maybe 2 or 3 rolls away from the monster at best, and you never actually want to look down the scope because you've made a mistake and can't dodge.
So, what monster y'all want to do?
The Latreon?
What?
Sure.
I'm down with that.
I like how
Which one's
Francis
the
is like, wait,
Latreon?
what?
Can we just do one Crimson Fatalist?
Yeah, you want to do that first
We
Um,
can
as a
do
warm up?
Latreon and then a Fatalist.
I think Eladron's a lot harder.
I think I've seen this math before, Dorkamus, because I've looked at this because I do elemental bowgunning in World, and the problem is that like a good chunk of elemental damage is still based on the raw, which is weird. And the other aspect of it is that the elemental shots, at least in GU, I don't know if they do this in World, because I haven't actually tried it that hard, but at a distance, unlike a lot of other shots, the elemental shots will just disappear. I have seen pure shots go across the map, but I have also watched elemental shots get like. If you're thinking about like the ancient forest, that first wide open zone where like the Gormagala would typically be found in its first pass, it only makes it about halfway across that zone, which is pretty unfortunate. Which is also, guys, why I get wrecked as a bowgunner all the time.
That's why.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Half the armor and still kind of a half the
Yeah,
armor
any
and still
furniture.
kind of a are we Glory Lady
Yeah.
Tron?
Yes.
Crimson.
Elytron.
Crimson.
Elytron.
I ate furniture.
Somebody put the test.
so-
Whoever puts it up first that's what we're doing.
I'm the only one who could put those up.
I'm pretty sure I can
you're the
put
only
up
one that has
Crimson.
the highest level.
Yep. I am the gatekeeper.
Win Fatalis
Fatalis. Yeah, Crimson Fatalis.
or Repellent.
That will never work. We had to kill it.
Wait, you mean I
Kill or
can't
get
throw
killed.
just a bajillion dung bombs at it until it leaves?
Yeah, it will kill. I don't think it would ever leave.
Yeah.
It's a one area map. Like, if it left, would it go to base camp? Like, would it just like land there and fuck up like camp spawn?
No, it goes in the black hole.
When I was looking at
That's
that,
the white one.
It goes into the red hole. It dives into the volcano.
It's fine. This is fine.
All right, we should leave without
Fine.
Francis, right?
No.
He's the one who wants this. Where is he?
Sorry,
He's
I'm
at the
just
close
looking at
counter, so
something.
he can defy my power.
Okay, at least this time I won't learn about
I was looking at
Different
something because I think there might be a
subcategories
Crimson-
and fetishes. It's fine.
Holes?
What?
Different subcategories and fetishes of holes. We're talking about red holes and white holes and black holes.
No, I just said subcategories of fetishes. What?
CBT.
Oh, we're thinking about
Oh.
CBT.
We're talking about CBT now.
Let's get back to that discussion.
Oh no.
Speaking of CBT, can I tell you about something very frustrating that happened today?
Oh yeah, you wanted to tell the
Oh,
story.
God.
Is this the?
This is the graphics
Right.
card stuff. So Nvidia
Yeah.
released their new graphics cards. The 3080 came out today, and like the 3090 comes out in a week, and then the 3070, which is like their cheapest one, comes out next month. And so they didn't have any pre-orders. They didn't like have anybody pre-register. They just we're probably gonna release them around this time, like hand wavy. And so the things go live at 6 a.m. Pacific, 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah, sorry, I was memorizing my songs.
And the sale goes live, and like within seconds, all of them are bought by bots. And
Oh
within
my God.
seconds, like hundreds of them are put up for sale on eBay. And like nobody, like very few people who are actual living, breathing humans are able to get them. Maybe the people who actually went to stores and like waited in line. Maybe they got them. Unclear.
You know, pandemic.
People like that don't
post.
post on Twitter. Only people who
what?
sit at home and complain post on Twitter.
Oh, I didn't bring any. I'm sorry.
I forgot to bring. No, that's right.
I have no drugs
got
for you
cold
this
drinks.
time, Vicky. Oh, you wanted max potions.
No, not Max Potion. I wanted Dash Juice.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have any this time.
Terrible dealer. Anyway,
Oh,
so
I have. Wait, can you give Mega Dash shoes to someone?
Yes.
Oh, you can.
So-
Okay, Vicky, I have some.
okay, I'll get them for me. So you wanted to get this card and you could not
Yep.
because bots.
So couldn't get it that way. And then the last, like, as a last resort, there was somebody who posted about being able to get it on Amazon Germany,
Got them.
like Amazon.de. So
What?
I looked there, and they were still accepting pre-orders for like one of the it was like Zotac, which is one of the brands that does customized cards with customized coolers. And so I was able to get a pre-order for one that comes out in Germany tomorrow, and I am hoping that they respect that, like that pre-order is still fulfilled. Otherwise, like all of pretty much like most of these are going to be sold by scalpers, and it'll be a few months before Nvidia saturates the market enough for people to stop buying them en masse and hoarding them. Yeah, just like you said, Dorkimus.
Why do they have such high hoarding hoardability? Like,
Because they were
why?
cheap and everybody wanted them.
Yep, that is why.
Oh, don't ruin me out of my songs. I need those.
It's like the
Like
people
those
who hoarded the Switches when they first came out, and like at the beginning of the pandemic too.
There are people that hoarded.
Oh yeah,
I
like
was not aware of
Switches
that.
are really hard to
I
come
knew
by.
about, like the toilet paper or such, but like
Yeah, people hoarded video games, Switches.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, I think like
People were monsters.
what's the game? Wii Fit, but the one for Switch. That one, Ring Fit. Yeah, Ring Fit. That one was like also scalped at the beginning of the pandemic.
Oh, shit. Lava zoned me. Oh, Jesus.
But like until sites are able to put anti-bot measures into place, this is how like every release is going to happen for hardware that people want.
I mean, they have no incentive because they still get the money.
Right? I mean, it's bad
They have
PR.
no incentive.
It is terrible PR.
Like everybody, at least on Twitter, which is a small subsection of the very online community, is like Nvidia is the worst.
Representative of anyone's opinions at all.
Exactly.
Infinite stamina.
They're like, wow, Nvidia is the worst company ever right now, because it's the new bad thing that just happened, right?
Well, relatively.
Add this to
I
the list
guess.
of 2020 bad things.
Yep.
Yeah, between forest fires and pandemic.
Honestly, this is about that for some people.
Oh yeah, there are some people who would be like, yeah, but this personally affects me, so this is the worst.
Here, there be state.
Although I did hear that, oh wow, this guy's kicking my ass.
Same. This was a bad warm-up for me.
Yeah, same.
Maybe you guys should be better at not getting your asses kicked.
Although, like,
I'm just playing a weapon that I'm unfamiliar with.
stop knocking me over. Let me play my
Why?
song. Vicky.
Vicky's like,
This
get
is a
good.
personal problem because you didn't give me drugs.
I am the drugs.
Vicky's like, get good scrub.
You think Monster Hunter Rise would be more fun than GU? It's hard to say. Like,
Oh shit!
I don't think that there's going to be as much content in Monster Hunter Rise as there is in GU. So, it's going to be, but it's going to.
Overall content.
Yeah, like GU, I think for a long time going forward is going to be the like most full Monster Hunter game. I can't imagine them out contenting GU for a while, just because it has like everything, right?
I think you're also going off of their classic business strategy, which is that they
They're
release.
gonna release a Rise 2 or like
Yeah.
a Rise Up.
Rise up.
Yeah.
It'll
They're gonna-
happen.
I mean, if they adopt the DLC method instead of doing a newer title, then it'll probably, like, my guess is it's going to sit somewhere between the content of Iceborne, a post-Iceborne world, and
I'm really hoping they did a DLC thing. That'll be cool.
yeah, my guess is it's the amount of content is going to be comparable to like somewhere between post-Iceborne world and Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Like, it's going to sit somewhere in between. I don't see it getting as many monsters as Generations Ultimate, but I think it's going to have more content than Iceborne.
Was Iceborne not a lot? I really have no.
Well,
context.
the original Monster Hunter
Yeah.
world was less content than like a lot of previous Monster Hunter games, but Iceborne added a lot of that, and I think people are like I think if Iceborne had come out at the time that World had come out, people would have been more satisfied with the amount of monsters that were released. If that makes sense.
How many new monsters do they normally release per game?
So, like, World, I think, released lots of new monsters.
Yeah, World had more new monsters, I think, than most titles, but fewer returning monsters. Like, it still had more monsters than, I think, like Monster Hunter 4U, maybe. It either had, like, just as many or a little bit less. It was, like, comparable to Monster Hunter 4U. Or maybe just base Monster Hunter 4. I can't remember. I remember the online discourse whenever World came out was like, wow, I can't believe they would release an unfinished game.
I mean,
People,
yeah.
people do want a lot of things.
All that
Yeah.
said, that's exactly what they did with Generations Ultimate, right? Like they didn't have G rank in Generations.
Well, I mean, that's the same with almost every Monster Hunter
That's
game.
typical. Yeah.
We just don't get the ultimate or the non-ultimate
I guess
versions
that's
typically.
true.
Like Generations, I think was one of the first times that we got a maybe.
was.
Well, I think like Portable Third maybe also didn't have. I don't know. I didn't play Portable
Something at the
Third,
same time. You're right.
but like
You usually get the ultimate always.
yeah, once they release like the G version or the U version, that's when we get the G rank and all the newer DLC and new monsters and stuff like that. So
I think their assumption in the past was that people wouldn't pay to get it twice.
Yeah.
In America.
Yeah.
but guess what?
It turns out the DLC model will make them pay twice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How much was the DLC relative to the actual game for?
Same price,
Iceborne?
basically.
No, I think
Oh,
Iceborne
really?
was $30. The game itself was
Was it?
$60. Yeah. It wasn't like full price game. I think if you bought them together, it was like $80 or $90. Still very expensive, but or no, actually, I think at the time that it came out, you could buy both of them for $60 or $70 because Monster Hunter had already been out for like a year or two.
Was
something like
down
that.
on price. That's right.
Oh yeah, Monster Hunter 4 had a pretty large roster. That was like I think the biggest game before Generations Ultimate, just because it was the game that came out right before Generations Ultimate, or Generations in general. But I think just because of the type of game that Generations is, being the like anthology of Monster Hunter, basically,
It's gonna be big.
it's
forever.
that's the reason I don't think that Rise is going to have as many monsters. I would love it if it did. Like I just don't want to get my hopes up that it's going to be as big as Generations Ultimate with all the conveniences of World, because that is the Monster Hunter we're dreaming of, and I don't know if they're ready to give us that yet.
I mean, I'll take what Rise looks like it's going to be. I really like what it's shaping out to
What
be.
the mechanics are going to be like with the bug that you're going to kill by throwing it in front of you.
I really hope that they in fact like release secret lore that in fact every time you use the bug dies.
Well, no, it goes back to your pack. Like it shows it
And then
flying back
then
to
dies
you.
there, releases its progeny, and they're born.
What kind of effect? What psychological effect does it have on the buggies? I want to.
Does psychological effect on a bug? Does that? Do bugs have particularly like?
Have you ever used an insect glaive? Obviously, they have personality.
Yes.
Boy.
Do I expect more than 20 large monsters in the base game? Yeah, I would expect more than 20.
I think we saw like at least 10, right? And then they're never going to not have Wraithless and Raytheon.
I would guess
So-
like the very basics are going to be there.
That's true.
And we didn't see them in there, so
See, I guess I'd have to look at the numbers for the previous games to really get a feel for how many monsters I would expect. But like, I don't think I'll be disappointed no matter what they do. Because of the
Honestly,
new
guys-
things and stuff, but at the same time, I will be comparing it to past games and being like, well, it's a fun game, but I wish it had more content, like World.
Yeah,
think-
well, I'm kind of on the side that it might be more than we're expecting, just because if they're not really like making the textures too crazy, it's a good chance that like the work they've done with bringing MGU to Switch, like who knows?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I think that's another thing to think about is like because a lot of the stuff that we're seeing is reused from past games. Like with World, they had to develop the combat stuff mostly from scratch. Like they new weapon combos, new things, obviously taking very, very similar to previous games, but there was a lot of new stuff that they added that
And-
didn't have a precedent previously.
World also introduced new problems with like elevation. And
Yeah,
how
like,
some of the monster designs work.
how-
Like, the
how they-
Lagiacra couldn't be in World. The Leviathan design didn't work in World because
Yeah.
of this reason.
And I'm guessing, like, I'm hoping, I love the Lagiacra, so if they fix that, that'd be great. And I think that would also, like, that's the one reason why I think that it'll have a pretty large amount of monsters, just because it looks like they're reusing a lot of stuff in a good way. Like, they're putting all
They're
their,
building upon it.
they're building upon the stuff that they had previously and just porting it to, like, to the Switch. because a lot of the mechanics in the trailer looked like world mechanics.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But,
Yeah,
like,
it does
why
look to
did
be
they
the
want to
Generations
developing
Ultimate
two
engine.
different games at the same time. I'm curious why. I don't know. I feel like part of me thought they would, maybe choose to abandon the Switch.
I think that Generations Ultimate sold. Generations Ultimate came out after World, and it still sold really, really well for what it was, just because there's so many people that like to play Monster Hunter on the go. And
Yes.
in the past, Monster Hunter has had a half mobile, half not mobile model for a lot of their games. Like, does anybody have any cold drinks I can grab? Or I'm actually gonna go back to the box and see if they're there.
Here's the thing, though. Like, a lot of the philosophy behind like Monster Hunter, their team, like they've always sort of desired for this idea of like taking the game on the go and but also meeting up. Like they love the idea of people coming together.
And yeah,
so
like Rise is. I don't know if I'd go as far to say as it's targeting the Japanese audience, but it's definitely made for them in mind, with the fact that like most of the people who play in Japan prefer like mobile and handheld games.
Like you commute,
Yeah.
So
and it's less about the graphical fidelity of a game, just like you're saying, Dorkamus. It's not about how it looks as much as it is like how fun it is, how much it plays, how social it gets. And I feel like that was like a big part of the older Monster Hunter games. So
I appreciate they definitely mentioned the multiplayer component.
I mean, they
like
wouldn't
some
release
games
a Monster Hunter game that didn't have multiplayer. That is like the
oh my god,
that would I think that would violate like their core tenets of the Monster Hunter design team.
It's like, but
I mean, they
fighting monsters together with friends.
They do have the story series, which is another thing that they announced, and
that's a totally different thing.
Does Stories have multiplayer? I thought Stories was single player only.
I think it's single player only, and I also think it's Pokemon.
Yeah, basically.
But they said they're gonna have some crossover
It's basically Pokemon with monsters.
I'm assuming that the crossover stuff is going to be like if you buy, Stories or get like a certain distance in Stories, you'll be able to get like layered armor. Or
like a layered Rathalos for your
Palico. Yeah. Or your Palamute. Yeah, since you can ride your monsters in Stories.
Into battle? What?
Yeah, you ride and battle monsters against other monsters.
Your tiny little Rathalos.
No.
Rawr.
I don't know. I'm hopeful. I think Rise is going to be.
Like each area is going to be very large. If you want to use a doggo to navigate it.
I mean just the shrine area seemed very large, honestly.
Yeah.
Like that was one of the biggest areas I think I've ever seen in a Monster Hunter game that doesn't have like something blocking it out in the middle.
Yeah.
Also, verticality makes every map insanely bigger.
Oh yeah.
Like that just.
And it's great because that's not actually that like expensive, like data wise, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't have any experience in that.
Because you already have to put that those objects
there.
into the
The monster can use it, so
exactly. So now you just make it scalable for players.
Dorkamus says, "Don't want Fatalis and Rise or any closed-off siege quests." About verticality, if you like him to remake Lao and have him move around in a large area, I would love to have like the more like slow-paced hunts like that to be a you fight him in a huge area.
That'd be insane.
That'd be great.
Can you imagine chasing monsters like uphill and shit?
Right.
You mean you and your buggo chase them uphill? And then the buggo dies.
Palamute. Definitely on the Palamute, which I will totally... I mean, the Palicos can dig away, so I'm actually really concerned what the Palamute are going to have to do.
No, they stay and fight. They stand and fight.
They fight.
Yeah, like giving the Lao an actual moveset would be great. Like, I would love it if they remix some of the older monsters.
I also don't... So I really liked what they did with Zora Magdaros with Nergigante dropping, but I kind of wish other things would have dropped on his back in World.
Yeah, I wish it was kind of like a random, like unstable environment. You get the Devil Ho shows up on the back of the
he just
Zora
jumps on the back
Magdaros.
from the side and he's like,
He starts biting the Zora Magdaros.
Is the Devil Ho gonna be in Rise? Most likely, right?
Yeah, I would.
He can't not be.
Yeah,
He's
there are
too
like
much of a
some
thing.
monsters that I would
Core tenant
consider like
of
like
Monster
core.
Hunter World
He became a
Designer.
core tenant after 3.
Yes. Like the Rathalos is like the poster child, but the Devil Ho is a
The Devil Ho is the meme that won't go away.
Was it the
Yeah.
Rathalos or the Rathian that was the first one made?
Rathalos
Rathalos.
was the first. Anyways, the Rathian was the first one you saw, but the
Rathalos is the first one
cover
that
art.
they designed, right? One of them was the first monster they designed for the series, and that was like the driving idea for like what Monster Hunter was going to be like or something. The designs for the monsters.
probably Rathalos.
Seems like a
I know
Rathalos
it's one of the Wraths. Like they
Maybe Raytheon because she has the poison tail, so it's like there's actually consequences to being
Rathalos has
survived
poison
by it.
claws. Oh, that's true.
Wow.
That's true. Aiming for you can't stop the Rathalos' claws.
Yeah, I would guess Diablos or Monoblos. One of the two is going to be in the game because they always have one of them.
Or they could have a new charging monster.
That's true. Well, I mean, if they're going to have a charging monster, I would expect them to have like the Diablos and then another one. You know what I mean? Like one
Are they
that's
gonna have
familiar and then a new one.
They'll probably
Two,
have
two to ram
Nargacuga,
into each
right?
other. They have to have Nargacuga, right? The game is basically
Well,
Nargacuga themed.
they didn't have one. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's Ninja Japan, so like it would be
Nargacuga.
it would
It
be
would be
remiss.
heartbreaking.
Yeah, it would be remiss if they didn't have at least like the Nargacuga armor. But I mean, like World didn't have a Nargacuga until Iceborne.
Iceborne,
Yeah.
got it. But yeah, World didn't, and that was a shame. But
Oh,
it
what'll
was
be like
fixed.
the monster gimmick for this generation? Like, is it going to be Deviants or is it going to be? I don't know. That's
Rampage monster.
oh, like yeah, Rampage monsters.
Ooh,
Yeah.
maybe it'll be some sort of virus that gets the monsters and makes them ill, and
We played that
I
one.
don't know.
So
already.
you talking about for you
oh,
with the frenzy virus?
Have I
That was like
played For You?
something that already
Yes, you
happened in
have.
for you. Yeah.
Have I?
I think so.
Oh, he's asleep. Sleep.
No!
No.
Oh, that was,
You guys are terrible. I was just minding my.
I have never put this guy to sleep though.
Yeah, you have.
Here we have.
No,
Damn it.
I put the Amateur Ross to sleep, and I put the White Fatalist to sleep twice.
Yeah.
I never put this. I never managed to put this guy to
No,
sleep.
we've definitely put this guy to sleep and accidentally woke him up.
Oh my god.
Carolyn?
It's meteoring.
Yep.
That's my fault for having my TV muted.
Oh boy, I have like no healing items now. I have a single dust of life, and he is chaining me. Oh, what? There's a guard point on the forward dodge? All this time. I've been doing it so wrong. Yeah, that was the whole like gimmick of 4
Fre-
was the frenzy virus.
It's so sad that that's like kind of gone.
That was super cool. I really like
the.
the frenzy jewels too that you'd get like late game.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah.
I also like the idea of all the tempered effective monsters being just monsters that survive the frenzy virus and had the same boost that you get.
Yeah.
Really, it helped my hypothesis that hunters are actually also monsters. I mean, once again, Rise is also going to be entirely based upon the fact that somehow we feel no fall damage, but a Velocipede can hurt us.
See,
1,000-mile fall doesn't fucking matter.
the-
Velocipede?
Do you
the
want Luffy, bro?
4 you might have a better endgame than GU.
Bro.
I think that like it's hard to say.
It's more compelling endgame, I might say.
Yeah. I feel like GU only. I would say GU has a better in game insofar that it has like more monsters and more stuff to do like overall, just because it's a jam packed game. But there's not a reason for you to do it. Like in for you, there was this better sense of progression, I think.
At the end, yeah, for sure.
And I think the big thing was like it just had you fight bosses like back to back to back at the end. If I'm remembering right, it was like now it's the Chameleos, now it's this guy, now it's this guy, until you finally got to the huge guy right at the end. And so it definitely had more of like this drive to it that GU doesn't have.
Because GU just gives you so much.
GU's just like
like here, more monsters.
GU's just like an encyclopedia, like
Yeah.
chock full of stuff, like great game to play. It's not the story. There's no story, right? There's no stakes other than the intrinsic stakes that Monster Hunter gives you, which is very, very strong. Yeah, it's the greatest hit version. Like if you're looking at an album, you say like, oh, this album, you know, it has its high, its lows. It has its highs and lows, but like this album is good altogether. But if you look at the greatest hits thing, it's like, yeah, it's like it's a little more like popcorny, right?
Yeah.
You don't engage with it quite as much in terms of like all the stuff that isn't the music. You can't have a narrative greatest hits album like you can a regular album.
And you knocked me up in the air. That was fun.
You're welcome.
Shit.
Oh, cool. Completely missed.
Oh, it's
Nice. That's good because I used my last healing
I was
items.
just thinking, I should stop attacking him while he's medium.
Now, kill him while he's meteoric. I play my
But I do
songs
it anyway because if I like jump correctly, I can just keep attacking him because he won't ever hit himself. Either.
Feel bad for world players because they won't get new content for at least 2 years. I mean, they could be developing the like World 2 in conjunction with Rise, but I think you're right. I think that like World 2 probably isn't going to be something, or whatever the successor to World is.
It's gonna be a long way
Yeah,
away.
and the only thing I think that they could do is, I think they already said that Rise is Switch only. Like I could think that they would, if Rise is super popular, they might port it to other systems.
Wow, that'd be a change.
Yeah,
well,
that would be a
big
big shift because that hasn't really happened too much before. But
I forgot to carve the other 6 times. Shit.
God, it's so hard to get everything. I was trying to get it. I got his body, got his tail, but his head was.
I'm also not that displeased with World's Endgame.
mm-hmm.
I like Origin Isle. Fun.
PS4 has enough exclusives as is already. Yeah, I'm really. So the same thing that happened.
Haven't you heard?
The same thing that happened with the fucking graphics cards. It's the same thing that happened with the PlayStation 5s. And I'm pissed about that too.
Like people hoarded them?
Yeah, like scalpers bought all of them, bought all the pre-orders for them. I mean, I think that there were some people who actually got PS4s on like the Nvidia cards, but they were sold out within like 10 minutes instead of a second. It was still crazy. Still not very cool.
Come on, Daddy, let's see what we got.
Yeah, like
I
don't think that they would do that they would be able to port Rise to another system. Like I don't think that's something they do. That is maybe an option. I would think they wouldn't keep them separate.
Do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on how much you think you would really be making that way.
And I think it would only work in that direction too. Like I don't think they would ever port stuff that came out on other systems to Switch or whatever the successor Nintendo console is going to be, the Switch Pro, Switch 2,
Switch up,
Switcher. I don't think people are going to necessarily, or I don't think they're necessarily going to port things to that unless it's just as powerful as the other consoles. I think if they do any ports, it's going to be the other way around. And yeah, I agree. I think the Switch is going to be around for a while. Like it has staying power, being the only mixed like handheld console.
The portability is really.
I mean, the
also
3DS lasted what, like a decade? Over a decade? I think I bought mine in 2010. And they had all the remixes of the 3D, like the 3DS, like the 3DS. Was it Plus Pro? The one with the nub. The one that. So they had the 3DS, the 3DS XL, and then they had the 3DS. What's the thing? I have like 3 of them. No, the ones that have the 3DS. The ones with the nub. The new 3DS, is that what it is?
Yeah, the new 3DS.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's it. The new 3DS and the new 3DS XL.
I remember they actually had some exclusives for the new 3DS.
Yep. Yeah, anything that like used the nub or that was a port from like another system. Xenoblade Chronicles was a new 3DS exclusive. It was great, but it's also out on the Switch now, in its like definitive form, I think.
That said, I think the new 3DS Xenoblade Chronicles was my first Xenoblade experience, and it was very fun.
Yeah. I remember finishing it just before Xenoblade Chronicles X came out.
Did you play X as well?
I loved X.
X was great. I need it back.
Xenoblade X.
Yeah, please port. Must lose my life again.
Yeah, that would be great. I would love a port of Xenoblade Cross.
Was that on? Wait, it
was on the Wii U.
I blanked out for a moment. Ariel, can you give me drugs, please?
Oh, yeah.
Where is the Bombardier?
I'm gonna run out of these, and you're gonna be really sad, aren't you?
What are we doing that Latreon?
We'll deal with that when we deal with it, okay?
Oh yeah, a Shin Megami Tensei game is coming out. Did they actually release the date that was coming out? I know they said 2021, but did they actually say a day? SMT 5, right? It says early 2021, so yeah, that's gonna be exciting. I love Shin Megami Tensei. SMT4 was amazing.
I guess I'll eat for insurance.
Does the Latreon goes back and forth between fire and ice, right?
Yeah, and occasionally, I think the Elytrion in this game is slightly more schizophrenic than in World.
Okay.
There's not really a mechanic to stop him, but he also won't nuke you to death.
Yeah,
At
that's
least
what I've heard.
not on purpose.
Not in the same way.
Yeah, if he nukes you to
The
death,
one in World
he's
is
not supposed to do
particularly.
that necessarily.
What was that, Vicky?
Is the one in World particularly mean?
The one in the World
it
is
had-
like very gimmicky.
It had special boss mechanics that a lot of people didn't like.
He would so the Elytrion classically switches between a fire and an ice form, and they actually gave him those forms, which was nice. But they made it so that if you break his horns, he doesn't switch form, I believe. I haven't fought him yet. I wanted to beat this Elytrion before I went to World's Elytrion.
Why?
I don't know. Some romantic notion I have about killing black dragons.
But you gotta do it in the smaller form before you do it in the bigger form?
I gotta do it in its original form before I can bitch about the new Elytrion.
You gotta bitch about how it's changed. You gotta be like, the old one was better even though I just played it 5 minutes
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, I have to do that.
And yeah, I'm on the same page as you, Dorkmus. Like, the new Zelda Hyrule Warriors is gonna be amazing. If it's multiplayer, we're definitely gonna play it on stream. I will force you guys to get it.
Oh yeah, no, you don't have to force.
Good. I love the Hyrule Warriors games, so I'm so excited for this one.
The last one was really fun.
It was. It had so much content. Like,
We did,
It's
like-
on female characters.
We played, like,
Yeah.
6 months. 6 months of it, right, Francis?
Oh my god, it got us for a lot of Yale.
it's basically my, like, it would be my, if I wanted to listen to an audiobook. I think I listened to I listened to the entire Wheel of Time series, which is 13 books, each of them like 30 to 40 hours, plus the 3 Way of Kings. What's the name of that book series? Stormlight Archive. The 3 like 60-hour long Stormlight Archive audiobooks. I listened to that entire thing primarily playing Hyrule Warriors. I think like on the Switch, and I had it on the Wii U. I bought it on the 3DS. I got it everywhere. I love the Warriors games, and like I don't know, like those games were so satisfying. So I'm very excited for Calamity.
Fight the Legend.
Yeah, sorry, I had to get this new hammer.
Oh, nice.
It's ribbed for your pleasure.
I don't like
I
that.
could
Oh god.
I could make the horn form, but it's not actually like good. It does not have great songs.
Mm.
This horn, which is still not fully upgraded, has great songs.
Check it out. Check it out.
It
Nice, right? You like it?
Ooh.
Kick a can there. Look at that.
It's like a claw. Horns.
Kind of like the free horns or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a scalp.
I think you mean a crest.
Nope, scalp.
Okay.
Weird that businesses are pushing really hard for all these titles, despite a large number of people not being employed due to COVID. Yeah, that's true.
That might be why, right?
Yep.
Getting hit by the second wave. We're
Hey,
well, I would
we're
say we're in the
technically-
I would say we're in the thralls of the second wave, but we're still in the thralls of the first wave. The first wave
Here's
never
some
ended.
Big brain thinking. You can't have a second wave if the first one never finished.
Exactly. That's where we're at.
All right, let's go. Get beat on.
Is it gonna be that bad?
I don't know his moves, so yeah.
Yeah, I've never
Yeah,
fought
that-
the Elytrion.
Oh, look at that
I've
waltz.
never fought many of these things.
Look
that
at
we
it.
fought, so.
It's great. I love his hairstyle or horn style, I guess. I want.
He's very regal.
Gotta break it. Gotta break it.
Oh, that looks like dragon.
Yes, he can do that too.
Oh,
Whenever he
no.
wants. And in fact, I think he has a different move for each element.
Oh no, I have like no thunder resistance.
Well, that's good. That's dragon. There's his fire. 2 hits.
People
2
who
hits.
still have money are still gonna buy things for the holiday season, but I guess
But I think there are going to be fewer people with enough money to do that.
that's true. There's gonna be fewer dispensable income.
There's also going to be like lower Christmas bonuses for the people who normally expect those, I feel.
Yeah.
Like I work at a company that's largely
Fat tail.
I would say like we're a mix of affected and not affected by COVID from the industry we're in, and like people's
Oh,
raises and
here's the lightning.
bonuses this year were like
It's a
very
weird
low- very
design
low.
for a dragon because he looks kind of like a
No.
horse.
Mode
He is
down.
very horse-like.
Very horse-like.
Okay.
Man, you are a horse.
Whoa.
He did not like that from
He's
me.
my favorite dragon.
Oh God.
I decided. He's
Oh,
great.
he's Spyro.
He's Spyro.
He's Spyro.
He's Spyro the dragon.
He just became my absolute favorite dragon.
I mean, he's kind of horse-like. He uses all the elements.
He's about to use ice.
Wait, what the hell? Is my screen getting covered up?
Like the frost.
The camera lens.
Yeah.
He just pulled some like Hollywood shit on, like no special effects stuff.
Now I'm
No,
suffering
Mr.
from
Horse,
frostbite.
Can I break
In
your
a
face?
fucking volcano.
Also,
Oh,
did you
the
think it
Monster Hunter
really-
theme.
Lava?
Should have brought the gold cocoon. This is a mistake.
This is definitely like what the second child of Donkey and the Dragon from Shrek.
You guys hear the music kicking in?
Nope. Oh, I'm not listening to the music.
Oh man, you're missing a banger.
Well, he also just banged me.
It's like a remix of the Monster Hunter. Well, not a remix, but
Yeah,
it
that's
contains the
okay.
motifs of the Monster Hunter theme.
Okay, here we come. He's coming down.
Alright, let's get at that head, France.
Okay.
Hammer. Oh, that's a way.
Oh, I thought. Ow. Ow.
Shit. So concerned. Okay, fire. That one's safe.
Right, Mr. Horse.
I think that's a flinch. Yeah.
We're gonna get him with this KO. Oh jeez.
Dodge.
Ooh.
What was with his tail? Why is his tail so fucking muscular? Like, what the fuck?
It's very bloated.
Yeah, it's so big.
Is there tail day? Like,
He's got a
my God.
turgid tail.
It's turgid, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's veiny as fuck.
The Fatalis doesn't really like it. I guess it just moves. Like, I feel like it doesn't. Its movesets are very
Very much it just kind of moving around,
Circular.
ignoring you.
really
Oh no, no,
repetitive.
no. Oh no, no, no.
And
Oh
this
god.
dude just does everything and looks like a horse. I'm upset with the fact that it's a horse. Oh,
His tail reminds me of like the bodybuilders who are just like too yoked. It's just like disturbing.
You,
Oh, no.
sir, to figure out if you're a dragon or a horse. Identity crises can be very confusing if not resolved.
Oh,
He is
my
definitively the best black dragon. I agree with you, Dorkimus. He is my favorite right now.
Oh yeah.
How many black dragons are there?
Well, there's all the Fatalists, this guy, the one we can't fight, not Zoromagdaros, the Zoromagdaros lookalike.
Why can't we fight it? Because it's a world?
He's the only one not in this game. Dire Morales,
Dire Morales, yeah.
because he's a water fight
Oh yeah.
from 3.
Oh, no,
Or
no.
a sand fight.
That's Jin Moran.
Oh,
though.
I'm the Jin Moran. That's right. You're right.
Yeah. And the Dorn Moran, or something, like, he has like a sibling that's basically identical. In
Yeah.
4. Or in this game, actually, right?
Did we fight him in this time?
Yeah, isn't he the opening? Isn't he the intro?
No, that's a 4.
Oh, is that
There
4?
is no intro in this game. You just start in Burn a Village.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's the intro to 4. Oh, please stop doing what you're doing. I can't
Yeah,
hit
I feel
you.
like Fatalis is like dollar store Elytrion.
I mean, oh my god, those ice pinnacles he shoots don't necessarily hit you, but they will prevent you from moving.
Oh.
So ice.
Like, he landed 3 little spikes around me, and I couldn't get out of it. And I was really confident about to get wombo combo.
Sprinkled out of it.
I had to put my weapon away to like,
Jesus.
infinity dodge out of it.
Uh-oh.
What's he doing?
Oh, we're
What's he
good.
doing?
What, did
He's
he
doing
pick up
ice,
the
I
air?
think. No.
Where is he?
He's just doing his
no,
ice
God.
stuff.
Watch for the shadows. Also, they're homing. Why?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Like, think about it, Ariel. If you were an Elytrion, wouldn't you make your ice
Yes, I would use my additional
He is-
telepathic powers to do whatever the fuck I wanted, I
definitely a
guess.
horse? 100% a horse.
That's the Kieran's job.
Yeah, boy. I'm gonna ride myself a horse. Oh boy.
Can almost reach him sometimes.
He won't
That's
bug
what
you
you
now.
use the jumpy powers for, my friend.
There's the tail.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
How much of tail did you get? Oh my god, you got a good chunk. He's mad.
Now.
I'm really sad that they
just
didn't
copied
release
so many
like
things.
Monster Hunter Online.
Something.
Oh my
Jumping
god.
games.
Oh, fuck! So hard.
Oh no.
But you're alive.
Yeah, I know, yeah. But it's just like, I ate that. I ate that real hard.
He's
I
real
was
mad.
laughing and trying to pop a life powder for you, and then he just like turned towards me and he was like, "What are you looking at?
What do you think you're doing?
You think that's funny?
Why are you laughing?"
I just lost my tail! Oh god, it's not worth buffing. Dying is not worth buffing.
Think about the bulking he's gonna have to do to get the tail back.
I bet that's how it got that way in the first place.
I know. Right? Oh, here you go.
Keep him busy, guys.
Oh, oh, knocked me over.
Got some dire tail. Oh god, I'm fucked.
If you don't want me to sharpen my
I'm
weapon,
getting caught in these jet streams.
bold strategy.
Right.
Bold strategy.
Oh, boy.
I should have brought the horn that removes status ailments. This is a problem.
Oh, I got a mantle.
Did you carve
I got 2
that?
mantles. Are those the rare ones? Surely
I
not.
think there are.
No, they're not. Okay. I was about to say.
Like every single like item he has sounds like a rare
I
item.
Yeah.
have
What is the
dire tail.
what is the Frontier Black Dragon? What's that called? Frontier is like this legendary game for me that I've never touched.
Yeah,
Oh my
same.
God.
Never watched.
Frontier and Online.
I know that it's got the most anime magnet hammer and a tonfa,
The Tonfas look so cool.
Yeah.
but I'm otherwise unaware about it.
No.
What are you doing? Oh lord.
Rise seems a
How
good
come it's
game
not
for the
breaking
tonfas.
broken his face yet?
I was.
Oh yeah, it would be good for the Tonfas. But I think the Tonfas broke a lot of the combat encounters in online because you would just stayed up in the air. But that was before like the insect glaive that people had that complaint. So I wonder if fights
Yeah,
are better for that now.
The monsters weren't made to deal with verticality, but I assume in Rise.
I want that
Mhm.
That, right?
I would love if they reintroduced the tonfas.
They did do the dog, right? There was always the dream of the hunting dog weapon. I guess they now have a
Is there?
dog.
That is true.
Yeah, there was
The
a boomerang
weapon?
and a dog. Yeah.
Boomerang, dude.
Ooh, a boomerang would be cool. I mean, like Prowlers kind of have that, right? They have their boomerang stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the thought was like a Inuyasha style boomerang.
Yes.
Oh, like the big,
Yeah.
like kunai boomerang things.
Yes. Yeah.
Shuriken? Giant shuriken?
Oh yeah, shuriken. Kunai are
stabby.
the single blades. Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm gonna not die?
Too much
Okay, I'm
Naruto.
gonna just play my
Yep.
song now. This is my song.
Honestly, if there is a new weapon. By the way, when was the last time we got new weapons? That would be the
That-
charge blade,
Fourth,
right?
fourth gen. Yeah, insect glaive and charge blade.
And did they come out at the same time? Or did
Yeah.
they-
Yep.
Same time, same game. They're like, choose your enemy, menus
that?
or combos.
Was that E3? What was that?
For you, or four rather.
He doesn't stay down long enough for
I
me to go
know,
full
right?
combo.
We're just trying to get out of his head, and he's just like, oh, I got places to go. I got people to shoot.
Ow! He's like, haha, you want a head? Take this.
No, I'm good now.
Let me show you how to hammer.
Oh, just ran me over.
Ooh, that was really close.
Take this tail on there, or over here. I got a dire tail. Oh, two dire tails.
There he goes.
What was that?
Back here.
Dipping his toes in the lava, like, you know what, maybe later.
One other thing I didn't notice, and maybe they were just hiding it, is no damage numbers in Rise.
Oh, true.
So back to
I think they're just hiding it. Just to
Could
make
be.
the visuals look better.
I kind of like the
I think-
damage numbers in World though, just so I could get a sense of how much damage like I was doing with the new weapon.
I would only want them in the training area, actually.
Yeah, me
I'd be
too.
totally comfortable with that.
Oh yeah, that would work.
Be able to like test the weapon at least, and then
Yeah. I'd really like if the training area was more robust though. You could be like, I'm fighting something that's resisting lightning or something like that to see how much
yeah, that would be cool.
elemental damage you were doing.
Yeah, a little bit of transparency would be nice. Otherwise, I have to trust the Mathalos. The Mathalos team.
The Mathalos.
The Mathos team?
They're fun. I like listening to their YouTube videos.
Is that
what?
like Jinx and the other guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They call themselves the Mathos?
yeah, the
They
Mathalos
do.
Nest.
Yeah, all
This is
the.
fun. Oh lord.
They do like all the number crunching for especially for like bowgun stuff. They did like an incredible amount of number crunching.
Oh, that's why you don't. I mean, I don't.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
funny.
I'm also the person who like has a weapon and sticks with it, so I'm a bad example.
They're pretty good at telling you what the
Very
right
not
like
loyal.
combos were too in World.
Yeah, and like good sets of skills, especially when it came to be like they put together a really good like instructionals as to like why, like for example, stamina is better on like is basically damage for dual blades or
Mm-hmm.
or bow. More time spent shooting, there's more time.
I want to also get at this guy's head, but like
It's
he
just
hasn't
so high up.
staggered in a while.
It's so high up.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, he's-
Oh boy.
He's about to
run
fly
away.
forward. Oh, that's new.
I think so.
He brought the ground back up.
He raised the roof. He's in. It's really hard to
No,
tell
I need to.
what mode he's in.
Lightning mode.
I can tell he's in lightning mode, but I thought for a second he switched to ice, and I was like, should I prepare myself for this?
Yep, he's ice right now.
Is your body ready?
No.
Yeah, he's
He's
Oh, now he's lightning.
yeah, he's still lightning.
Wait, is he? What?
I think
He
he's
has like
still
a weird
lightning until
light.
he lands.
He has a weird like ice mist though.
Yeah.
That's tripping me out.
Maybe the
It doesn't,
zappiness.
it doesn't seem to be like the Toestrus thing. I don't seem to take a status effect for being by it.
Yeah, I don't think it's a. It's like an aura.
My cooling effect is worn off. Hug me, Elytrion. Because you can apparently cause me frostbite in a volcano. Oh, that's a flinch.
There we
That's
go.
why.
Oh,
I feel like I built up enough aerial damage.
Ariel, I have my spinning meteor. I'm gonna try and hit him in the head with it.
Alright, I will not stand there, but I will try and give you guys stamina to do
I'm
fun
just
things.
straight up not able to hit this guy, except for
He's
like
coming down.
rare moments.
Get his head, please. Get up. Get up. Get back where you are.
Give it back!
Oh, I heard a horn break.
I heard the little thing.
One
Up
broke, I
there.
think.
Oh, that's suppressive.
Oh, he's up that. He's back in zapping mode.
Oh boy.
Did that have a bigger range?
I hope not.
It's growling.
Hell, what's going on?
Oh, he's lining us up.
Oh my god. he's
Yep.
dead.
He's just like, let's
Oh god.
find the optimal bowling
I
strat.
hate this free at a time lightning attack. Not fun.
Why? Why are you up in the air, man? Just
Just, come down.
You cast Thunder.
he's got a charge, so he can do Thundara.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the second Elytrion will come in to help out with that.
But then they'll spend like 15 minutes trying to figure out who's gonna release first.
Yeah.
The one that
Oh god. At least they don't cause flinching? Actually, it's probably worse that they don't cause flinches. Please land so I can hurt you.
Oh boy.
I'm so useless here.
just one lightning
Run.
bolt wrecks that shit.
Where's my max potion? Huh. Oh.
Oh no.
Valstrax better come back and rise. Valstrax would be great.
Faster!
I really like the Valstrax.
Rocket Dragon?
Yeah.
Like, where did you come from?
For adventure.
From the depths of evolution.
The first thing that came into my head was Cotton Eye Joe, so I don't
Randomly dive bomb players in random encounters. Yeah. He could be like the what's the dude from World? Beetlejuice.
Nerg?
No, the basil juice. Basil geese.
Oh, the Basil Geese. I hope the Basil Geese makes it. I really
No.
want the Basil Geese Devil Hope.
I do not like the did not like the Beetlejuice.
Have you fought? Did you fight the Seething Basil Geese in World?
Yeah.
I
Why
love
is
I
that
don't like it.
such a bad name for a monster?
Seething.
Seething. I love them. I love like staring at.
Where
the
did my
things
health go?
As they like morph before they explode.
My health.
Where did my health go? Everybody asks.
Well, like I
the
was
chat
at
is
full
like, "Let
health
me
and I
show
don't
you."
remember getting hit, and I was at like 30% health.
The lightning bolts don't like if they hit you, they don't actually flinch you.
That's what you've been saying this whole time, and I did not internalize it until just now.
Yeah, it's pretty painful because that means that the second and third lightning bolts can also hurt you.
Yeah, if one lightning bolt just takes me out. I have to retreat.
It really sucks
Oh,
because I'm
I'm gonna
super
die
weak
lava.
to
I'm
lightning,
gonna die to lava.
so
I'm gonna die to lava. I'm gonna die to lava. Where is he?
Up in the air.
No! I'm gonna die to lava. Oh, thank you, somebody, everybody.
I got you. But that's it for me.
come
Oh,
down.
no.
I still have a lot of healing because like I don't bother getting close to him because I can't hit him.
Meanwhile, me.
I mean, I
It's all
can
about
get
the
to him,
pace.
but it's just
All
like I
about
gotta
the
retreat
glorious
constantly.
pace. Yeah.
Sorry.
I just want to mount you again, my friend. Please, come on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
10 for
I
10
love-
mega potions. I was able to make all 10 without no trash.
Nice.
Every time I play a song, monster's a little closer to dying.
No.
Oh god.
When you go in for an aerial attack, but just give up and dodge roll away.
There we go.
Oh, he's down. Oh no.
No!
We got our one hit.
I didn't even get to his head.
No.
Back in the air. Immediately.
Please no, not in the air. Do we have any flash bombs? We do.
Wait, actually, yeah. Does he care?
I don't know.
They gave us easy flash bombs, so yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Doesn't care.
Maybe when he's enraged.
I'm gonna have you on my screen if it went white and then aerial die.
That's what
Yeah,
I thought
that's
too,
what
yeah.
happened to me too. Like I threw the flash bomb and then I was dead in the middle of flash. I'm like, wait, what happened?
No!
Why did that happen?
Oh, I just used an ancient potion and then almost got all my health taken from me by this guy. No, please.
You got ancient bodied.
I did. Standing in lava, cooling effect worn off.
It's probably because you're standing in lava.
Never mind.
Oh no, I don't have any more cold drinks.
Oh god. Hold on. do you have a? Do you
I have a
way to get back to
Farcaster.
base camp?
Yeah, I have a Farcaster.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Oh,
He was just on me.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's rough. I'm gonna.
He's like, you have been dealing damage.
That's what
to
you
me.
wanted, Ariel?
Stop it.
Yes, it is. It is
Stop
what
it.
I wanted. This is great.
That's what you want. I'm gonna stand up for just a sec.
Volcanic areas don't make sense. I feel like they're like the most prehistoric Monster Hunter-like area ever.
I feel like yeah, and like if we're talking about like Japan is all volcano and hot springs, right?
Like I'll 100% admit that Elder
Elementary,
Recess makes
what?
zero fucking sense, but
I will say that being able to walk around in a volcanic area makes absolutely no sense at all. But in the world of Monster Hunter,
also
Yeah.
dropping 1,000 feet and being perfectly fine makes no
But
sense.
in terms of a rich ecology, volcanoes are like that like makes sense. Like the fact that a lot of stuff will be able to grow from the rich soil, therefore you could have bigger monsters.
I
bigger
once again
animals.
offer that hunters are actually just other monsters.
there's another species.
Like we just get electrocuted, we fall incredible distances,
You get frozen.
nothing happens. I feel like I'm mildly upset I can't swim through the magma.
Well, magma's so dense that you wouldn't really be able to swim in it, right?
I
Like,
could run across it as fast as I could.
well, see, you
Say
don't.
no problem. You just take tick damage.
You take a little bit of damage. See, what I think is like just like the monsters in Monster Hunter World, you're not really too affected by the environment, right? Like, sure, magma does chip damage, and some parts of the environment affect you, but you only really get hurt by other monsters. And so in that way, you are a monster. I agree with your theory, Ariel. I back it. The only way to fight a monster is with another monster, and monsters are just genetically engineered superhumans that
You
are.
just gotta befriend
I
double health.
bet they're
bring
not
them on every
genetically
single
engineered. I want to believe that like the monsters like spheres
Mhm.
or like their like special jewels and stuff are just like inserted into babies.
Like at birth, you like make a baby swallow a Rathian ruby, and then they become a monster.
Yeah.
It, like takes hold.
I like the idea that it's more like what do you call it? Wuxia, like the Wuxia comics, where like kind of like people cultivate. So like you could get like feed people that are eating these big monsters that have a lot of power in them. As they grow up eating that, they get like powerful based on the fact of their diet.
Yeah. I kind of like that too.
All right, we're gonna try bow gunning this time.
I need to swap my. I'm gonna try longsword.
You laugh, Francis, but this one might actually work because I have so much higher elemental resistance.
You know, I mean,
think I'm a half
I'm
on.
saying- I'm saying you should like. I think that you're making a good choice.
What did you say, Vicky?
I feel like I'm half falling asleep, but that's also just because I am not sitting in the corner of my room, but instead am laying in bed. And it's just, helping to expedite the process. I
Vicky,
mean,
wake
I'm
up.
still fighting, but you know the moment when you're like just doing repetitive motion, you're like, I can feel my consciousness starting to leave my body.
Oh yeah.
So that.
Fine,
See.
I
it's
wonder if I
fine.
can increase my attack. Hold on.
Attack
Hey,
up,
you got the good
resist
stuff?
stroke.
You
Yeah, there we
got,
go.
you got the stuff?
Yeah, I can loan you some stuff.
What?
There are no humanoid monsters, which is kind of weird.
Do you want Titans?
You
Oh,
really
wait.
want
That's
me
very-
to-
They had Titans.
What's
They
the?
did, like dual blades plus the wispy bug thing.
And then you're good to go. Yeah, you're right.
And then bam.
There you go. Basically, Attack on Titan.
Titan.
What's the
Then you
game?
have-
There's a game that came out that was vaguely Monster Hunter-esque, Japanese, really fun. Not a lot of people played it, which was a Tokiden. Yeah, Tokiden. Tokiden is fantastic, but like I think a central thing was like people turning evil and turning into ogres and stuff like that.
Huh.
Very cool game. I will recommend Tokiden to everybody. The multiplayer was was pretty solid.
Hey, does bomb blast count as a status?
Yes.
Okay, so status up would help with blast.
I think so.
I think so status up increases does it increase the potency or increase the chance of you applying?
I think it's both.
Okay. I think
Blast has that thing where you stack it and then it goes, right?
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, Soul Sacrifice was great. I didn't play it all the way through, but I bought it on like everything that it was a part of, the Vita, the eventual port to PS4. I think did it come out for PC? Might have just been PS4, but that one had a really cool power mechanic. Also, the fact that you could challenge the final boss at any time and just get your ass kicked.
Nobody hates that, I guess. Do you think they're going to get rid of Gunner and Blade Master armor in Rise?
I would hope so. I think moving to a single type of armor was a good move in World.
I think that was a net improvement. Do you think they're going to go back to the skill system?
I don't know. And I have a hard time deciding which one I like. I kind of like that World lets you put together clown suits pretty easily.
That still do things, yeah.
Yeah, I think I actually like the World armor mechanic better. There's a lot of those little things that World has, like you can also organize your equipment really well without having to do what I do in the older games. Like I'm really
not press the sword button.
I'm really not in this old game. In World you can, but not in Generations Ultimate. Because you can pick parts by pieces in World. You can say I want to sort through all my chess pieces, rather than like I want to look at my entire box of armor, which includes charms. But
that you for some reason painstakingly organized by hand.
I do. Yeah, I think transmogs. I mean, transmogs were a thing at the very, very end of Iceborne, where you could, I think, get materials that would allow you to change the look of your armor and use the layered sets. Based on the language and like the pre-release stuff, and I think Francis, you brought this up. Like, it seems like they're gonna do layered sets again.
Yeah.
Which the only thing I don't like about that is that the layered sets are entirely like body and then head, and it's not like
for World.
No, like so some of them were just body and head. Other ones were complete pieces, right?
Yeah, individual pieces.
Yeah,
a lot of them I thought were individual pieces.
At the end of the game, they were. Yeah, but a lot of the ones in World pre-Iceborne were whole body or nothing, and I didn't like that. I liked the way they changed it in Iceborne.
I'm thinking of like the VIP suit. I'm thinking of the gala attire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they
Those
got
are all 5-piece.
all the event ones were, but like the ones that were
Okay.
released in like the base world with no
Oh,
events, no
okay.
DLC, like the samurai armor and I think there was like a Yukumo armor that you could get from pre-ordering that was entirely.
No, the Yukima armor was in pieces.
Oh, was it?
And actually, the samurai armor was in pieces too.
Which one am I thinking then? There's definitely one that is like
The only thing I think of is like there are a couple that are just head. Like even the diver armor was in pieces.
Okay, maybe I'm getting it wrong then. I thought there was like one piece of armor that was either like body or like it was entirely like you had to have it on, you had to have everything on or nothing.
Was it the feline suit?
No, I mean that would make sense, but I don't think that's what it was.
Actually, I also don't think that's what it is because I remember using the feline head and only the head.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
The gala attire.
And I like the Wiggler heads. Those were all
The Wiggler
always
heads,
good.
that was great.
I really like the New Year's stuff that they had for Monster Hunter World, like the Galaxy Cosmic Dress thing.
Yeah,
Very cool.
that was solid.
That's when I got back into Monster Hunter World because I bought it on PC, and then I remember grinding all the events for that armor because it looks so cool.
You coming, France?
Yes.
Ooh, I need to eat.
Fuck, actually, can I get this right now, or do I need to do something else to get it? Let me double check.
Rise needs a Mega Man collab? Yeah. I mean, the Mega Man
they all
collabs
get
are
it.
always great.
I actually think Generation Ultimate collabs were like there was a lot of them, so I imagine Rise is going to get quite a few too.
I would hope so. There are a lot of collabs in World, too.
That's
Like the
true.
Witcher collab, which is a like brand new boss,
Oh my God.
whole transmogs, really good weapons. Like,
That was a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the Final Fantasy collab was pretty cool too. I mean, Behemoth
Yeah.
is kind of like
the Behemoth is a really gimmicky boss, but I really like that you could fight him and get the
Dragon,
Dragoon armor and the Dragoon. You get the Dragoon armor, you had the staff, the insect glaive, and then the insect was like a dragon soul, which was super cool.
Okay.
Rise will have way
I
better
can-
Japanese collabs that will never make an international release. I hope that's not the case. I mean, like, they could do the same thing they did in World, which is, like, they release region-specific things, but you can always join other regions' quests if they put them up. Because you could get, like, the USJ stuff in North America at the very, very beginning when it was still on PS4 by doing that. Because I think right off the bat, Japan had USJ collabs and we didn't. But later in World, they released the USJ collabs in America. And I think by the end of World, when there was an event happening, you had access to all the events. GU definitely didn't have that, which was sad. But
here we go.
like, I hope that all the stuff that was like, you know, I hope they put all the good parts of World and all the good parts of Generations Ultimate together. Like, I'd really like the feeling of like a classic Monster Hunter game, like Generations Ultimate, with all the improvements of World.
Guys, I took
Did you take?
a
Whetstone?
Whetstone. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Why? Why? But
Add the Fated 4. What's the Fated 4?
These guys, Gameth.
Oh, the 4 from this game. Yeah, that would be great. They only added the Glavenus, and I think my favorite's the Mizitsune.
So your favorite has to be
That's because-
Glavenus.
No, my favorite's Mizitsune.
It has to be the
no,
Glavenus.
it's in the sanitarium.
My favorite armor set is the Glavenus.
You are the.
Or my favorite
Glavenus
armor
of the Fated Four.
skills is the Glavenus, but I like the Mizitsune by design better. I like the Water Ferret. I have to break the pattern. I'm sorry.
I want the I don't know actually. I still don't know really how to say the name of this creature, but the Axolot, Ocelot.
Yeah.
I want that to be a. I want
That
Mudkip
one there,
basically.
Oh, an axolotl.
Axolotl.
Axolotl. I want a Mudkip.
An ocelot's a cat.
I know
They're
they're
not
stupid,
very smart.
but imagine fighting one in this game.
That'd be fun.
Oh my god.
Imagine that it like didn't
would
didn't
take
care.
damage and then it would regrow back the limb.
Yeah, it just
Yep.
it didn't care. You attacked it and it just moved around and damaged you. Or it
Yeah.
it was just it was like a
damage you
damage
by
over time.
accidentally stepping on you.
Yeah, it's a mix of stepping on you and
the zombie starfish.
imagine
you can't
it's
ever kill it because it'll regenerate faster than you can kill it. So you can only take parts from it. The mission would only be like get 3 heads.
yeah. But and it's like it's a before time runs out.
But it's not an
Zombie
apex
starfish?
predator.
Yeah, the zombie starfish where the starfish tear themselves
Oh my
apart.
god, there'd be like a protect it from the devil hoe.
Keep the devil hoe from eating its fill.
We don't know what happens when it's full.
It actually like is
The
completely
Astos is my
sated.
favorite Dorkiness.
Devil Hole ascend. I've been a god in
Wow,
the
this is
game.
so much easier, guys. Oh, he gets little devil hoe eyes in his when he gets all like dragon.
Oh, the little like he gets
on his
the
heads.
red power
The little
eyes.
red eyes in the dark.
Oh,
They're like
yeah.
perfectly circular and adorable.
Yeah, I'm not
cool.
usually looking in that direction.
Yeah.
I'm usually looking at that butt. If you know
I'm
what I'm saying.
usually in the tank, you know.
Yeah,
As
see?
one's natural position is.
Is
Now I'm
the
gonna figure out
turgid
what all the
veiny
range attacks.
tail. You got that tail off so early, Gower, compared to how long that fight took.
Right. I was thinking like, man, that took a while, and then
Oh my god,
Oh,
So squishy now.
that clipped me.
no.
I took feline groomer for this fight.
I feel like the Gammoth is never
Why?
coming back.
For the because it's blight or not blight resistance, but blight speed.
Well, on the bright side, now I know that there's no
Oh,
blight in the
oh, wow.
ancient version.
He sniped me and I died.
I just saw him just go by.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I like the Gammoth.
I feel like the Gammoth is never coming back.
Oh,
Sad.
the Gamma has to come back with his bros. They, they're coming to 4-pack.
The Elder Frost Gammoth was actually really good, I thought.
Yeah.
The Deviant Gammoth is a more interesting fight.
Ooh.
I don't understand what he does exactly, but like it kills me sometimes.
There we go.
Ooh, see, it's so fast compared to how long this will actually take.
Well, it'll hopefully go faster now that I'm actually doing damage. Oh, I could buff you guys. Should do that. Be buffed! Oh my god.
Oh no, no.
Oh no, can his lightning one-shot me now?
Probably.
Oh god. Come on, one more time.
There you go.
Those tails off. Oh god. What the fuck, dude?
He is here to say hello.
I'm so glad I started using mega dash juice.
Being able to dodge that many times in a row.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Okay. I guess I'm down here now.
Yeah.
Just get lowered down. You're like, no, no, this is where I belong.
Please stop. Nope, every time you do that, I always feel like I'm gonna die now.
I think he turned away. See, I feel like flying monsters are just gonna be less annoying in Rise since you have a lot of verticality. So like the Kushaladora won't be as difficult to like. I mean, he's still gonna be difficult to approach, but not as difficult to attack.
I imagine though, if you're like trying to like, there's gonna be a mechanic for like, especially like the Kush when you go towards him, that he is going
There
to
you go.
just send you spiraling away in a tornado or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Trip.
I feel like we both prevent each other from doing anything.
Yeah, I'll stick more towards the body. I'll let you take the head. That's kind of your wheelhouse.
He'll never stun. Take the head.
Hey, shut the fuck up. Oh my god. I feel like we free stooged it. Like, we both went
Yeah.
up there, I'll get the head. I'll get the head.
I think I accidentally paint shot him.
That's what it looks like.
Does the paint shot deal damage?
I
No.
don't think so.
Oh no, I accidentally.
I was just barely out of range for my counter to miss.
Come on,
But
come on.
I cycle through my ammo with full house. Oh no, they're probably gonna get rid of full house.
Will flying monsters have their AI gamed if you aggro and hide in terrain? You mean like if you?
Oh, they like fly up to find you and be like, "Hello, friend."
Yeah, I mean, well,
Fire
that's how they do it in the world. Like you fought Kashal Dora in the.
Oh, that's true. He would fly to some pretty unusual places to hit you.
Yep. And he would also be able to like hit you through obstacles. Like if you were a level down or something, he would just be like, "Yeah, that doesn't exist for me.
Doesn't bother me.
I'm just gonna clip through this plane."
Does it matter?
Interdimensional wind blast.
Yep.
You knock on my door.
Oh no, I'm kind of worried about now how like monster ranged attacks are going to interact with verticality.
Right.
Because there's like a history in Monster Hunter of some things looking like they should be real and definitely not being real.
Yeah, that's true.
Like sometimes you can walk through rocks, sometimes you can't. Oh my god.
No. I'm glad that that doesn't hit you sometimes.
Yeah, of course I like
No,
Zoids.
I never watched
That's,
Zoids.
Do you remember the weird ass pterodactyl creature? I feel like that creature right now.
No.
If he touches me, I will fucking explode and die.
Oh, whoa, okay, buddy. I know I want to take your head, but not that fast.
What armor are you wearing, Ariel?
I'm wearing the fucking Centaur armor.
Oh wow, it looks cool.
I never got a good chance of like upgrading my light bowgun armor because quests I need scare you guys.
What did you need?
Some silver wrath, some tempered silver.
I want to do some silver and gold. We never did silver and gold. Those are like my favorite armor sets too, typically.
They're still also excellent. Also for stat stuff, France.
The golden
Rathian
Rathian
usually
always.
is some of the best stat equipment ever. Although now the Night Cloak definitely puts up good. I was
Yeah,
wondering
yeah.
if that was
I think
Ursula.
there was an Ursula.
I was kind of hoping that'd be a new bug monster.
Spiders
they
are
have-
spiders are like a big
I actually
Japanese
think it's
mythology
the-
thing. So
there's like a variant of the Narcilla that's like more ninja, like, because it had a little hood on it.
Yeah, there's like a cloaked Ursula creature in
for you,
I don't know if it made it into this game. Right?
I don't think it did.
So,
it
but
was.
there is,
It was kind of interesting.
I think that's what this guy is.
Ooh.
He has a little like hood on it.
I hope the Lucent Nargacuga makes it back.
Was that the one in World?
No, in Fort. Is there a Lucent Nargacuga in the world?
There's some special Nargacuga in World.
What does he do in Worlds? Does he turn invisible?
I didn't get that far. I didn't get to end game of World.
Isn't the Iceborne they have like a
Iceborne.
white one?
In Iceborne, they have. Do they have a white one?
I thought
I don't know, I
there
don't
was a
think I've
variant
got
Nargacuga, but not.
Dark Mist. Is there a variant Nargacuga in World? I don't actually know.
I don't know what that.
I'm also too horrified to look away from my screen
Oh, no.
right now. Oh, I could probably use some healing stuff.
Yep, here you go. Dust of Life.
Oh no, I didn't bring any. It's on the gunner. I'm too cool for that.
Pull out mine. But, got it.
He's got his horn broken already.
Oh, thank
It
you.
is much easier to hit, guys.
Yeah, when you can shoot him, I imagine. Not life powder. I wanted to get
think that, like-
cold drink.
100% accurate calling it. I can't tell if you can tell that I just randomly stopped moving.
Oh,
Oh,
but
If we were wondering if lightning could insta-kill me, yes, it can.
we found out.
I remember the last time I fought the Lucent Nargacuga was in 4, and it was really fun. At least I think it was in 4.
Yeah,
Maybe it was
Dorkamus
2.
confirms. Doesn't
base.
remember a variant. I thought there was a variant Nargacuga. Maybe I'm thinking of like something else. Or maybe I thought there was going to be a variant.
That would have been cool.
Variant Nargacugas are always pretty cool.
Chameleos?
Oh, Chameleos.
Like, I'm imagining like a 3D setting that actually has like a roof would be super fun for Chameleos. I think I remember something like that in 4U actually, where Chameleos would climb over on the roof. and tongue you.
Yeah. Vicky, you falling asleep?
Yep.
I just saw you get
Yep.
just eat and attack.
Yeah, and it's not responding yet because it's actively falling asleep. It's fine. It's fine. Ah, why am I going there? Ah, fucking. Fine.
That's okay. I'm healing you, Vicky.
Yeah, I'm gonna pump the potion. I'm not much use.
Do you have a Farcaster? You can go back to camp.
Yeah.
No.
I can give it to you.
Oh, we're about to do the ice storm thing.
Oh shit.
Run one direction, and you'll be fine.
Choose the direction. Vicky, you're sharpening.
I
Vicky,
know
Vicky.
what I'm doing. I survived it, so I know what I'm doing. I'm doing it again. So that was an accident.
That's okay. If he looks at me in the wrong way, the fight this is over.
Oh, is he gonna jump up into the air again?
Has he been doing that? I haven't been paying attention.
No, like I thought he was, since he used lightning, he was gonna.
Vicky, you're right.
I'm not.
Oh no, what?
Just
Are
fell
you good?
over.
No, yeah, you just fell over.
Oh.
You better be dead soon, because I'm starting to run out of ammo.
I'm almost out of healing. Ah, nice.
Go, Francis, go!
I have my spinning meteor up too. Come on. Let's go down.
All right, healing time. Healing time.
Oh shit. Hey! Oh fuck.
Oh yeah, I love the Giganox.
Oh no, the Giganox!
Oh god, no. No,
I like the Giganox.
Uncircumcised penises.
Yeah, Giganox was great. The creepy no music.
Yeah, that was
No.
the precursor to the Giganox.
That's the
Yeah.
double-headed
Really weird
one,
shit.
right? It's
Yeah,
the
that-
double-headed Kizu.
Whose tail can be his head.
What?
Yeah.
Any
Ah.
uncircumcised penises. That thing is awful.
Alright, well, I should probably stop playing because I was actively losing consciousness. And though I did not die in those moments that I lost consciousness,
Yeah.
I was not useful.
I think the Giganox takes it for me. I hated fighting that thing.
I think the red Kizu is actually slightly more perturbing to look at.
It's like pink.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hate it.
It's a
I
little
hate
more
looking at it. It's
dick-like.
the wrong color.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off chat.
The
but-
wrong
Night.
color.
All right, see you, Vicky.
Good night,
Good night.
Yeah.
Oh, like, that's just wrong. That monster needs to get checked.
Giganox the creepiest monster? Yeah, I'd say so. Just because I feel like there's no like scary monster in Monster Hunter. The Giganox is just the most
just
disturbing.
disgusting.
Yeah. So I think the big thing is because it's so weird red and like it's just like it's like a really veiny, awful looking monster.
Dude, it's all foreskin. It's awful.
All right.
Oh.
All right, what do you want to do? I'm probably down for like another hunt or two before I gotta log off.
Make some more advent pills.
I think I might be out, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
I'm gonna wrap it up here.
Looking at an email I might have to call.
Oh shit.
No, I didn't really
Oh,
find the
no.
Valhazak too creepy.
Yeah, no, I feel like that Valhazak wasn't creepy.
I think
per se.
they were kind of trying to make him kind of creepy, but like I don't know, like
I feel like they tried the same thing with the colorful dragon, the cuttlefish. Namiel. Namiel is also one of my favorites.
I hope the Squiddo comes back.
Widow?
Yeah, Squiddo, Bone Puppet Squiddo.
Oh, Nikarkos?
oh, the Carcass would be cool, yeah.
I think he's in there also for being potentially creepiest monster.
I
The
think
fact
he's
that he
fun,
like
though.
reanimates
Like, he's not kind of like Dexter is technically creepy, but people like Dexter.
I think he's like maybe 2 after the Giganox. The Giganox is definitely just not okay.
Are you guys ready for the Monster Hunter Rise to have a demo? Because every
Oh,
single
yes.
Monster Hunter game has had a demo that's been multiplayer.
Yes.
So
Please.
I feel like probably in like January or February we're gonna get
Drop something.
Yeah.
You know we're getting more info in 8 days. Actually, there's like 2 different events. Like the 25th
Tokyo Game Show. Tokyo Game
Yeah.
Show. Everybody was saying that they were gonna announce a new Monster Hunter game before the Tokyo Game Show, and I was like, yeah, maybe. I didn't have a lot of confidence, and then boom, here we are.
So what do you think they're gonna? What additional things do you think they're gonna?
I don't know. Like, I don't think they're gonna talk about Breath of the Wild 2, just because. I mean, I think they're holding us over with Hyrule Calamity Warriors. Like,
But Monster Hunter people said they will review. They're going to have more info there.
oh yeah, I'd imagine. Oh, you mean for Monster Hunter specifically? I was thinking like overall
Yeah.
Nintendo and everything.
Final
For Monster Hunter, I think they're gonna go through the changes to the weapons very lightly, probably. They might release a couple. They might show a couple new monsters. They might do like one of those like gameplay demos that they do. You know what I mean?
Oh, that would
Like
be
where they'll be
cool.
like, oh, we're gonna go on like a hunt for a monster to show you what mechanics are like.
That'd be fun.
And they
Like,
might
yeah.
also say like, here are the changes we took from World. Here's what we scrapped from World.
That'd be cool. All right, guys. I have to take a call. Sorry.
All right,
See ya.
no
Have a
problem.
good night.
Good night, bro.
But I also hope that they talk a lot about Calamity, Hyrule Calamity, Calamity Warriors.
You don't want MLP to join in Rise?
The Kirin's got to be in Rise. The Kirin is just such like a, it's just a very,
The armor is very iconic.
it
I
feels
guess.
very Japanese too.
For sure, yeah. The lightning. Like,
Yeah, it's got like the lightning horse vibe to it.
I don't know. It's weird. I mean,
I really
I
like.
don't think it's a great hunt, but it's definitely fun.
It is iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't particularly ever like fighting the Kirin. I feel like it's usually like too powerful at the time that you get it to be fun, and then by the time that you're
Yes.
like able to farm it or whatever, it's just like, I feel like it's one of those fights of like you either get one shot or like you don't have a problem with it.
Yes, exactly.
And so like I think that's also just because it's at the end of a lot of like it's at the end of high rank or something. And so you get to the end of high rank and then you fight the Kirin and the Kirin gives you trouble, but then you start fighting the like better monsters that give you better armor and stuff like that. And then you have like equivalent armor to the Kirin, you don't take any hits and then it dies. Like,
Yeah. What is it? Ariel was complaining about not having a monster that's like basically a hunter or hunter size. I feel like the Kirin is that.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
I
Definitely,
feel like it was a little
you're
bigger in World than it was in previous games. Like I feel like the Kirin in Generations Ultimate is a little smaller. If I'm, it's one of the other ways. It's like either smaller in World or bigger in World. I just remember the size throwing me off. You don't want the game to have the standard pink and gold Rathians. Give the Rathians actually interesting variants.
that's true.
Yeah, I mean this one, Generations Ultimate has like the Dead Queen and the Dread Queen and the Dread
Queen
King.
is
Like those are
cool.
cool. I would really like it to have different
in
variants.
general
Like
would be
the
fun.
you could do like the like Sakura Petal Rathian and the I don't know, like Bushido Rathalos. I'm trying to think of like the most stereotypical like Japanese things that you could theme a monster around.
I would be really happy if they released a good amount of content at the beginning, even gave us like just more things like variants and like if they just were like adding more, but
Mhm.
like released us with a good amount of stuff to keep us busy.
Yeah,
would still
I'd
be
really
cool.
like a solid meaty like first part of the game.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to do a similar thing to World where they have up to high rank and then they eventually release DLC G rank, or they release like a second release. I'm assuming that
If
they're
there
going
was
to
a
do that.
DLC
But
G rank, I'll be down for that.
yeah, I would be down for it as long as the high rank is as robust as it is in like Generations Ultimate. I think that was the thing that was the biggest disappointment with World, was that it went up to high rank and like that would have been good in any other Monster Hunter game, but because World had so few monsters, it just didn't feel as like there was as much.
Yeah.
In Monster Hunter Explorer for mobile, they had a Rathalos that was on fire. Oh yeah, that'd be really cool. Like a fire aura Rathalos.
Damn. That sounds incredible. Hmm. Kind of makes you think. Like the Monster Hunter universe, like there's so so much.
Right.
It's just I feel like anything. If there's anything typically stereotypically anime, Monster Hunter wants to replicate it.
In some way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I love.
On fire, like vultures. Oh, like actually on fire. I was thinking of like a fire aura, like a Teostra thing, but like actually like wings on fire. That's pretty cool.
No, I like that idea.
So like back in the PSP days, was it Frontier? They had the Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker and Monster Hunter crossover. In Peace Walker, you could fight against Monster Hunter things. What if they did a crossover between Pokemon and Monster Hunter, where you fought Pokemon?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can post a link. There shouldn't be any like moderation of links or anything.
It's gonna be like a long link. Don't worry. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh
my
yeah,
goodness.
that does look pretty cool.
My goodness. It's like Super Saiyan Rifleos.
Right?
It's a
Black and blue one that was supposed to be a world ender. See, that's basically Mega Charizard X, right? There you go.
oh my god, Mega Evolution.
Yeah. I think you could pretty easily do a Pokemon, and I don't know if Pokemon would ever show people committing violence to their monsters, but you could have like a not an actual Moltres, but you could fight this guy and then like have your Palico turn into a Charmander or something.
I think the fun idea of like a monstrous versions of Pokemon, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think they could do like a is that a Moltres like as the mission theme, and you could get Pokemon themed items, but it's really just like a flaming Rathalos, right?
Oh yeah.
Like just like they do with all the other stuff, where it'll be like, oh, it's a Legend of Zelda thing, and they have something that's similar to a Zelda boss.
Yeah, I was like that, and then you get like I don't know Ash Ketchum or Misty. I want a Misty outfit.
Yes, that would be
short shorts. I like that'd be cool. The fucking suspenders.
Mm-hmm.
Or Team Rocket. I'll fucking take a Team Rocket. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Team Rocket gear.
And then I'm trying to think of like.
Can you imagine Meowth, but for your Palico against the fucking like
that's,
gold? Oh,
that's what I was thinking. Yeah. What would they do for dog? I think like only popular dogs are like either the legendaries from Sword and Shield or like Houndoom, Growlithe, Arcanine.
I was gonna say Arcanine. Terry made me trade. I had to trade Terry for Arcanine. Did you watch that Pokemon rap?
Yeah.
Yeah. Terry did Terry for Arcanine.
By BDG.
BDG, yeah. Oh my god.
The Kieran had a variant? Oh. Kieran, Monster Hunter Explorer. Yeah. Did they ever release Monster Hunter Explorer in the US? I remember it being I remember being hyped for it because I saw Gaijin Hunter post a video about it. And I knew it was like super grindy and it was going to be like a shitty mobile game, but oh yeah, the Thunder Emperor Kieran.
What?
Here, I'll post in the chat.
Dang.
There we go.
Whoa. Damn. That's why I love gold and black. I'm a sucker for gold and black, my guy. I'll take
Evangelion crossover version of Gormagala. Ugh. Evangelion crossovers. We need more of those.
Woo!
They have one in PSO2. They have the Evangelion crossover in PSO2 that we haven't gotten yet. That Japan had a couple years ago.
Yes. Yo, what those suits called? The onesies, plug suits? I don't know.
I think so.
What they call them? Right? Or
yeah, it's plug suit. Yeah, Pulagu suit. Suits.
Pulagu suit.
Pulagu suits.
That'd be a cool. Plug suit's a great design.
Mm-hmm. They're like they just look like diving gear, but like
Yeah. I mean, it's iconic. A lot of mech stuff after Evo like copied that idea of having like skin type suit, like whatever aesthetic.
they had a JP scratch too. Like the Evangelion crossover, you fought one of the angels in the event.
Oh my!
And
God.
it had an AC scratch, so you could get you could have cast parts, I believe, that made you into like Eva 01, and there were plug suits, Masato's attire, like Shinji's plug suit, a bunch of really cool shit. All the hairs, of course.
I gotta tell you, the number one thing I'm upset about is not I'm not upset about being a slow leveler. The number one thing I'm upset about is not figuring out how the tier things work, the monthly tier whatever.
Oh, the mission tiers and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because I only wanted one cast part, which was the cast armor that has it's almost flags, but it has like these long capes on each arm. I think it's called like Kuba or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I missed it. It's the only thing I wanted.
Oh.
Like,
and you can't trade those either.
No, you can't trade them.
Sometimes I've heard they come back around sometimes though.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, as like fun tickets. I think like everything eventually comes back as a fun ticket.
What?
If I'm not mistaken. But it might be like a decade later, or like 5 years later, like
a decade later.
Yeah.
This game has it.
The Fierce Water Nargacuga. That is pretty cool.
Fierce Water? What the fuck? What is this? What was this in? Is this the Explorer game?
Yeah, Explorer.
God. Is this like a puzzle? What kind of game is this?
It's a mobile game, and I remember there was some like positioning that you had to do, and you had to like pick attacks. I don't remember everything about it, but I remember seeing some videos.
Give me Puzzle and Dragon vibes.
Well, it's like action combat. It's just really, really shitty action combat. I think Dorkamus says it finally got discontinued.
Rough. I mean, if anything, the Monster Hunter people are like, well, we have integrity. We're not gonna sully ourselves with this. But they'll make nice designs. Let's see. Hold on. I want to see how the battle screen looks like. Oh god. Monster Hunter Explorers? Do you remember that Final Fantasy's Explorers game that seemed hype for a bit and then it came out and it was trash?
It wasn't that trash.
Wait, you played it?
Yeah, I played it. It was fun. It was kind of shitty just because the map was pretty small. But like it was cool. I liked it.
I'm sorry. I remember it coming out and like.
Oh, I mean, I didn't play it to completion, so like it was definitely bad. But I really like the concept, and I like the fact that you could swap between the classes like jobs, and it was very Monster Hunter and stuff. And like they had Blue Mage. Any Final Fantasy game that has a Blue Mage is like. Oh, did you see Final Fantasy 16 got announced?
Wait, what?
Yeah, for the PS5 event.
No, I did not see this.
Oh yeah. Do you want to watch it?
Yeah,
watch
sure.
it live on stream.
Yeah.
Let's see. PS5.
I looked up Monster Hunter Explorers and only getting Final Fantasy Explorers, by the way.
Oh, Final Fantasy Explorer is great. Okay. Let me full screen window capture. There we go.
We need a Street Fighter crossover Gigathon.
What's that?
Dalsim. No.
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't do Dalsim like that.
Here, I'll stream this to the Discord too, so you can see it without latency.
Okay.
All right, can you see it?
Let me pull this up.
Wait, why is it?
If I can hear it though.
I can't hear it at all. Why can't I hear it? Is it the sound settings? I've it muted?
Are they doing the tradition of every other is online now or no?
Every other's online. What do you mean?
Because 14, and then was it? Oh no, it's not every other.
No. It was 11 and 14 are online. I don't know if they're ever gonna go from 14 to something else. Like 14 is still super popular.
That's true.
I forgot that the beginning of this has no sound for some reason. Like, okay, here we go.
Oh, here I can hear it.
First thing they show. Like, I wouldn't have guessed it would be Final Fantasy for a while. You can see a chocobo at the beginning, but like, had I not seen that.
How do we even know the girl will be among us? Our kind do not question orders, we follow them.
Okay. Oh, chocobo. Murder chocobo.
I'm gonna make sure it's 6 to 1080p.
I can't. That thing's a bloody mountain.
Oh yeah, I don't think Final Fantasy is gonna be ready for the PS5 on release.
Their mother crystal easily.
Oh no, I don't think so.
This will be a bitter fight.
There is an article that was released recently that said all the announced titles.
We have discussed this. Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
This is very, like,
I am Joshua's shield.
Very medieval.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like low fantasy
Yeah, right.
for Final Fantasy at least.
Yep.
For going from like technology.
It reminds me
to,
of like The Witcher, and that's what I think that's the vibe they're trying to capture. It seems like it's going to be closer to like Final Fantasy 12 than anything, though. Like it's very political intrigue, almost.
What does it matter? It was the
Yeah, I think Demon Souls is going to be released on PS5 on release.
Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
Wait, they have miasma in this one too?
Yeah.
Wait, no. The Crystal Chronicle? I mean,
do they really mean to invade us?
I mean, Crystal Chronicles is low tech, is low fantasy. Or...
Mm-hmm. Also
Oh,
this.
shit.
Yeah.
That kid
Got scarred.
That's really hardcore for
This is like
trailer.
Asura's Wrath shit right there.
Oh, like the Guardian?
Yeah, it's like the Phoenix versus the Behemoth or something.
Second light on a fire. But that's impossible.
The Final Fantasy, like, yeah. There's all those things that, like, where they're connected to people, like, they'll sacrifice people, or, like, people get connected to, like, summons, right?
Also, this music.
Oh my god. Good.
I can tell that the soundtrack is going to be another, like, 15 where I just listen to, like, a handful of songs that are amazing. Also, this guy is like...
That hair.
Right. Punished Bishonen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phoenix and the E-Plate?
It's like, I like that they have a couple of like, it's a console exclusive also on PC.
Also
But yeah.
on PC?
But yeah, like just like you said, Dorkamus, they've like the older ones were on the darker side of fantasy, and then they got kind of more a mix of like steampunky and lighthearted as they like got further and further. And this one seems like it's going to be very edgy. I'm excited for it.
It seems so edgy.
Yeah,
So edgy.
I feel like Final Fantasy is at its best when it's super edgy and then it has its typical Final Fantasy goofiness at the same time. Because, like, 7 was, like, super goofy, but also was, like, the edgiest.
Yes.
I feel like the first few games were like just edge, and not in a huge like super edgy way, but
I think that's why I like Crystal Chronicles. It's that strange combination of like, it's just very goofy, but high fantasy, like full, low tech against Miles Morales.
I think Spider-Man's supposed to be released for the at the PS5. I think that's going to be
I
a
see
starter
this
one.
come on launch. Probably
Yeah, this game, like the original game, the Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man, was so good. I really loved that game. I remember I got broken up with like right when I got the game, and this was basically my like
recovery.
I just spent like 100 hours almost platinuming. I platinumed the original game without the DLC. I'm pretty excited for this.
This is actual gameplay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you've seen what they did with like Anthem. You don't have to actually have the game done to show this stuff.
They show some like light gameplay later that looks like it's believable.
For real.
Yeah, I mean, like this is pretty believable. This is kind of how the base game looked on PS4. A little less detailed, but like if you're going up a generation that can do 4K 60, then like yeah, I'd imagine that this is.
But it's like hard to say how much is actually like done.
How much post processing there is and stuff. Yeah.
I'm still shaken by like how much Anthem faked everything.
All right. We're gonna skip forward, but.
Like, I mean, Spider-Man has a big budget. They're gonna.
Yeah, Spider-Man seemed cool. Like, so they do a little bit of the combat here, I believe. And it looked pretty cool. And this is what made me remember. I was like, oh yeah, Miles Morales has the electric powers.
Oh, is that like a dog collar? What?
It kind of looks like Doctor Doom from, you know, but.
There we go. It gets done.
It's got his electric powers. It's got it. He can go invisible.
What is their weird magic tech?
Who knows?
They can just produce weapons.
That's what it looks like, yeah. Yeah, this game was great. Like the original game was like great when it came to how fluid the combat felt. I mean, this looks in-engine. Like you have your web shooters up the top right, you have your combo up the top left. Looks a lot like the old one.
Slow motion.
And like the seamless transition between like a cutscene and the gameplay, they were really good at that in the battles. Some games will look better while super sampled than in 4K proper. Yeah, I definitely feel that way too. Like, at least if they're super sampled instead of in 4K proper, like a lot of times the UI is going to be readable. Because like, there's something about 4K UI, and maybe it's because I'm getting old, but like, it's just sometimes illegible. Like if I was trying to keep track of the battle that was going on and the UI elements at like the top left and the top right, like I wouldn't be able to do that in this game. There's so much screen real estate. Yeah, the rest of it's not like quick time events and stuff, and it's very impressive. Looks very cool. I'm excited for this game. What do we have next? Oh right. Yeah, some games leave their fonts really tiny. They don't do a lot of UI scaling. This looks so like I've never been the biggest Harry Potter. I've never been the biggest Harry Potter fan.
No, I mean like what's this game gonna be?
Oh, you'll see. It actually seems like what the game that we asked or that I wanted as a kid.
Oh, is this the one that got leaked?
Maybe the one where you can like it's like a Harry Potter RPG.
Yeah, there was like a big leak.
Yeah. Like years ago, right? Or like a year ago, or something like that.
Years ago.
So like I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, but the idea of Wizard School RPG I'm down.
I mean, this is kind of ruined by the creator, but
Yeah. I would say death of the author, but that's not what that means. Even though a lot of people think that's what it means.
Wizards who came before. Here you will meet lifelong friends and grow into your own magical abilities in the classrooms of the world's most
Yeah, I mean, I'll do a Persona Harry Potter.
Your journey begins at Hogwarts.
there's a lot more people of color in this trailer for a Harry Potter game than the actual books and movies.
And master of spells.
Harry Potter's supposed to be canceled because people conveniently forgot about it once this game got showcased. I mean, I don't think Harry Potter ever got canceled. It's definitely J.K. Rowling that people have a problem with.
J.K. Rowling's the main counsel.
Yeah.
Long gone from this
No, but
I feel like there's a huge battle going on for all of the people who are like obsessed with Harry Potter that are now trying to reconcile their obsession with Harry Potter with how much of a
I mean,
shitlord
it's kind of
J.K.
fucked
Rowling
up
is.
because so much of Harry Potter's fan base is LGBTQIA, and
I feel
that's
like
exactly the group she's alienated.
that's what I've seen is just a bunch of people being like, oh man, like this is the series that made me realize that like I was like trans or gay or something like that, and now
Or at least it helped you through. Like,
yeah, it helped me like
your journey.
helped me like through that, helped me like the idea of this magical world and stuff like that. And then they have to reconcile that with like not supporting J.K. Rowling because she gets royalties. I think there's going to be a pretty healthy used market for this game.
I hope this is like a full RPG that maybe you can even like multiplayer. That'd be cool.
That would be
some
cool.
Sort of, like,
I have
MMO.
there's a lot of stuff of like, you know, magical high school type. Yeah, open world is like super cool. It's a cool idea.
world.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just really wish that I don't know. I'll probably get it and play it because I play a bunch of Japanese games and a lot of Japanese creators are awful.
Here's the thing I'm really happy about is that because they've shown like actual people of color in the game, it tells me I can actually customize the character.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least that.
Yeah, I never liked playing the Harry Potter games as Harry Potter. I was like, I was like, I read the books. I've seen the movies, whatever. Yeah, I want to specifically like play as myself, learning a specific type of magic.
Yeah. Also, like.
Also, I don't care about
weirdly,
Call of Duty.
Whitewash, but like actual UK is insanely like there's so many people there. Like you go to the United Kingdom,
Oh yeah,
you'll see so many different types of people.
it's got a huge like a huge Middle Eastern population from them
I
sweeping through there and colonizing
here's the
it.
thing. Like Trevor Noah's joke is like you go around the world boasting about how great Britain is. Everybody's gonna come back and like, okay, time to check out how
Yeah, yeah.
good it is.
Same thing like America, like people saying like, oh, America's the best country in the world, and that attracts immigrants. Like that's good, right? Mixing pot.
Chris? What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, Resident Evil.
Take him away.
I'm excited for this
Monster
too.
and Rogue Wizards. This is gonna be interesting. Oh yeah, Voldemort's lame. He's just like pure evil. There's no nuance in him.
Yeah. Yep. I think the monsters of Harry Potter, there's a lot of stuff that wasn't expanded on in the books that I think would be really fun to explore in a game world.
Yeah, yeah. Also, like, maybe can they explain, like, why they keep Slytherin around if they know that everybody evil is Slytherin?
Right.
Like, there's gotta be some reason.
Well, I mean, not all Slytherins are evil. It's just like, because there were a lot of people in like the other houses that ended up being evil at the end.
That is true, yes.
Like Ravenclaw, if I remember right. I think like Hufflepuff and Gryffindor were the only ones that didn't. I don't know. I didn't pay a lot of attention to Harry Potter near the end.
No, but you're right. I think there's some other evil people in their houses. But it was more like, I think it was all about the idea that like a lot of the more evil people were the like people that were into like eugenics, like
yeah,
true, like you know,
like the
pure
whole
blood
mudblood muggle thing.
Yeah. What is this? Oh.
It's just
Still Resident Evil. It seems like it's a... So this Resident Evil seems like it's going to be Silent Hill-ish almost. I mean, there's a little bit of that vibe in Resident Evil 7.
Village.
Yeah.
Name?
Resident Evil 8. Like VIII is 8.
Oh.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. When I saw this guy, he's the merchant, right? I really wanted to hear like the, "What are you buying?"
Oh my god, that's it. Oh
Yeah.
God, yes. You buying? What are you selling? What are you buying?
That's all.
Hey,
This game looks pretty cool.
it's not in all the games, right?
What?
The merchant's not in all the games, right?
Hmm.
Is he?
And no, he's only in 4.
No.
You want out of a time loop? You gotta learn how it works.
This game
Time
seems
loop.
super cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a puzzle, and each visionary is a different piece.
Oh.
Here's Igor.
I am a respected scientist.
I've done so many loops, I've learned to run circles around him.
This is made by the people who did Dishonored. It's like Bethesda and Arcane. Which Dishonored had pretty good powers, so like I'm pretty excited for this. It also seems like almost like Hitman-ish because it's all about being stuck in this time loop and having to like go through this level and do the right things to get this final thing all together while also avoiding somebody who's trying to kill you. Like,
I've tried taking my targets out one
if you play a zombie game, you want it to be like Train to Busan where you see the breakout happen in real time. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
go after one, another lives.
Imagine like traditional RPG mechanics where you start out and you're just doing fetch quests for people and then over time they become zombie populated.
My jam.
Igor's a big fan, yet somehow he never makes it to the party. Something keeps him home.
I like the vibe of this game. Very like 70s, 60s spy film.
Scientific breakthrough that morning.
I did it! I did it! It works!
That he makes every morning, unless I get there first.
Oh, and that's what causes the loop?
Yep. So like you have to kill, I think the goal is, you know, he has to kill all 8 people in a single night. And so you have to, my guess is part of the mechanics is trying to figure out how to funnel people into a single area.
Reason for Igor not to drink his disappointment with Alexis. Now I got a shot at killing them both at the same time. In the same loop.
Oh, that's it. This is creative as fuck. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a time loop, which is classic, but like
How they use it is pretty creative. And then the whole fact is like you die and then you go back to the beginning of the loop. Like it's just like, I mean, like Outer Wilds had that.
Yeah.
In like a different way, but super interesting. I really like the idea. Yeah, the gameplay here looks fantastic. All the powers, all the guns, like
all the power.
it's like, it seems like it's going to be like the fun of like Dishonored mixed with like a Hitman or Metal Gear Solid style like playground.
Targets on my list. Every one of them with grand plans for eternal life. To break the loop, I gotta break the rules. Clock's ticking.
This is great.
And you just ran out of time. You keep forgetting, Colt. I'm not like those other idiots. Only got one name on my list.
Yep.
Yours.
They haven't specified what's happening, but a lot of people are thinking that you can choose to play as one of the 2 characters, and in one of them, you are the guy who is like going around trying to do this thing, and if you pick the other character, then you are specifically somebody antagonizing that person.
Oh my goodness, that would be interesting. Also, I love the Black Dynamite-esque like main characters, like both the guy and the girl. That's amazing. Black Dynamite is so underappreciated.
Right. What's the when they're sitting in the? My favorite scene is when they're sitting in the room thinking up the idea of like they just like they take the super roundabout way to get to the. Capcom had a huge showing at both the Nintendo Direct and here. I don't know what Capcom's been doing lately, but they like Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, Monster Hunter.
This is great. This is a... Why is it... Wait, so this came out today also?
None of this came out today, right? Like, this is all announced for the PS5.
Stuff came out earlier or no?
No, PlayStation is coming out in November.
No, I mean like these videos.
Oh yeah, this is all the same news video. Both of them. This was yesterday, I think. This was yesterday. The Nintendo Direct was today.
Jesus.
It was either yesterday or the day before, but sometime this week.
Because tax is going on, like this is convention season.
Yep, it's about that time. I'm really excited for TGS end of the month.
Okay.
I think one of the things I want to do on stream is play every single Devil May Cry game.
Oh jeez. I mean,
they're really. I mean, they're not that long.
You get anime from Monster Hunter, you get anime from Devil May Cry.
It's gonna be a Capcom only stream.
You should just call, you should call it the Chuni stream.
Chuni stream.
That's exactly.
Chew stream bros.
Chew stream bros. My God. Whoa, I did not like that. Like, I don't know, vocab when he was looking down, like on his chest.
Right.
That was weird.
I don't like that POV.
I don't like it. I did not like it.
Oh, that's digital at launch. Okay. I'll take it. It's a launch game.
Like everything today.
These like weird eye catches. Could live without. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
What are they doing? Did those fugitive morons burn down their own hideout?
It sounds idiotic, but that's exactly what it looks like.
Bad Guama for burning down my farm.
Hi, I'm Lorne Lanning, creative director of Oddworld Soulstorm. And we're excited to bring you an all-new exclusive trailer from the game. Here, our unlikely hero, Abe, finds himself fresh off the
Have you ever
bat
played
freeing
Oddworld
his
title?
people from the nefarious Rupture Farms. He thinks the journey is over, but soon
It's like
discovers
a
it is only
action
just
platformer
begun.
Lemmings.
The stakes are higher, the threats are larger.
Is this based
the
off an
obstacles
old
are more
IP?
devious,
Yep.
And it's all made possible.
Yeah, because
by
like
the
I've seen
power of
this
PlayStation 5.
character sort of before. The design.
Yeah, Oddworld.
We are not letting that ape guy get away from us again.
Wait here.
Hey, why the hold up?
I could go for a sandwich right now.
We gotta get out of here. Come on, let's get out of here.
My tummy's growling. I'm
Stop.
hungry.
A lot of old stuff coming back.
Right,
Which is
right.
good.
Pretty
I mean,
excited
in
for
some
it.
cases.
What else do we got? Oh yeah, this was wild. Step back a little bit. This was unexpected.
Your friends are worried about you. They're here with me. Please come out. Gregory, I may have lost my temper earlier, but it was just a glitch. It won't happen again.
Oh boy.
It's been such a difficult day for all of us. Why don't you come out and we can play a game together? It won't happen again.
Oh no, what?
Right?
Freddy?
Right?
No. No.
It was just a glitch.
No, what the fuck?
Be still. I think she's found us.
Oh, come on.
Right. Is this the first time it's on console? No, I think it came out on like the Switch or something, right?
They're really gonna milk this, or
It's wild how popular it is.
oh god, like it's so confusing to me how popular it is.
Right. Yes. Yes.
We got here.
Soul of the Lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
Did I enter mass? What's going Diablo?
Demon Souls. This is one of the hypest announcements.
Whoa, this looks good.
Oh yeah.
Demon Souls?
Yeah. I remember seeing this on the PS3 and being like, wow, this thing looks dated as fuck. And then you look at this.
Hey, someone got the glow up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
The OG.
Yeah, the OG.
Crazy world mechanics, like, and this is the tutorial. I've played this dozens of times. Like this opening tutorial area, it's wild to see how much it's changed. I can't wait to like watch somebody put a YouTube video together of like we walked through side by side of the original area, and we're gonna show you how much of a glow up it is. It's like this is shocking. Oh yeah,
great.
The Dragon God's gonna be great. I can't wait to be in the sanatorium or whatever the place with all the Cthulhu monsters. Like, fuck, the mines are gonna look cool.
Like there's already messages you can read.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This guy just said, "Fuck you." I got to get for this tutorial fast.
Here's the parry where they teach you that you should parry attacks.
Nope. Bye.
I can't wait to see those guys at the bottom of the what's the area where like you're on the cliffside and there's those like you start off on the cliffside, the lightning strikes the tree, and then all those dudes come up and just wreck you if you're not ready for them. That area is cool. It's been so long since I played Demon Souls. I played it like
a long time ago.
I played it like over and over, and like never. I don't think I ever beat it, but over and over again when I was like when it first came out.
Wow.
Yeah, this first area is like.
You're part of the cult classic team.
Mm-hmm. Because I remember getting it and being like, "Wow, this game looks really cool," and then struggling through it. And it came out in what, like 2008 or something?
These Souls games, but I never had the medal myself. So
I played them all on launch, but I never actually beat any of them until I beat Dark Souls 3. And then I went back and played through all of the Souls games and finally beat them, except for Demon Souls. Demon Souls was the one I never went back to because I was like, I hope they remake it so I can enjoy it, because it's kind of a struggle on the PS3.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, the red dragon on the bridge they have to run away from. The spider boss. This is one of the few bosses I could get to over and over again. This just looks so good. I'm so shocked by how good this looks. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Like, going from Dark Souls 3 to this is such a huge upgrade. I mean, they had Sekiro in the middle, right? And Sekiro had a lot of that, like, vertical, like... I feel like Sekiro added a lot of fidelity to, like, the Dark Souls worlds. Like, Dark Souls 3 definitely looked really good, but then, like, Sekiro had a different level of detail, and I feel like now this is an even more detailed. I don't know. I'm so excited for it. What's this? Oh, Fortnite. Right.
Oh, what's this? But brighter. The
It's
tone definitely changed.
just Fortnite or not?
A Fortnite?
Yeah, that was just Fortnite. Oh, and this is pretty cool. They're
Fortnite?
yeah, for PlayStation 5, you get access to a bunch of PS4 games for free. I think it's for free. It's like
But no backwards compatibility.
No, I think these specifically are. I don't know how much they've said about backwards compatibility with PS4 games.
But you have to buy them again.
No, you usually don't have to buy games again if they came out on both. I think that was like a thing that is publisher specific, but that a lot of publishers are doing.
My name is Marcus.
My name is Kara.
My name is Connor.
So if you bought it digitally, you just get it again?
In some cases, like I know Cyberpunk was doing that, where if you bought it on the PS4 or the Xbox One, you would get the digital version for the PS5
I
as
totally
well.
forgot Infamous was a thing.
Yeah, Infamous is pretty good.
Forgot that it was a game.
The Last Guardian.
After all we've been
The Last of Us
Persona, but it's not Royal. It's just Persona 5, which is kind of weird to me. Bloodborne? Did you see Bloodborne? Excuse me. I didn't pick that up the first time. Does that mean we're actually going to be able to play Bloodborne in more than 20 frames per second?
Is that a limit on it before?
Because like on the it was an early title for the PS4 and it runs like shit, and they've never made it better. So being able to play Bloodborne in not an awful frame rate would be great. Hold on. Resident Evil 7, yeah, we know. Moving on. There it is, Bloodborne. Monster Hunter World. Yeah, there's Bloodborne. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, access to the entire collection. If you're a PS Plus member. It's pretty cool. I like that.
Oh, but you have to have their subscription.
Yep. But you get I believe you get access to the games for free. That's what it
Now,
seems like
if you
to me.
pay for it for 1 month and then get everything you want and leave,
Well, can you beat all those games in 1 month though?
I wonder what happens. What's this now?
I think this is just showing the consoles off. There's
So
a
is this when they announced the name?
what?
Is this where they announced the name finally?
Well then, yeah. You never would have guessed what it would be.
The name. What's the name?
PS5.
What?
The thing that Chris posted was a shit post.
I think I would like name it something.
No, it's just
I guess
PS5.
it's just
yeah.
PS5. Why does it
Oh,
look so...
and then the last thing they announced.
I hate this design though.
Oh yeah, it's the weird.
I dislike it.
Yeah.
I've never really liked the PlayStation designs, except for how sleek the PlayStation 2 became.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for God of War 2.
Prepare yourself.
So,
Ragnarok.
this is... Wait. So is this a continuation of the one we had?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the newer God of War.
So okay, because I thought they were just gonna release DLC for that one.
That one's been out for a while. I think they released, I think, a couple of DLCs and then nothing else past that.
Did they explain more of the story? Because I don't think it did, right?
No clue. It was. I never played it. I wanted to play all the God of Wars before
I
it.
watched a full playthrough of it when it had no DLC, and there was so much like story that like was yet to.
Was there?
Or at least when I was watching it, that seemed like wasn't like complete yet.
I'm really sad. I mean, like, I was super hyped for Assassin's Creed, and then, like, I don't know. A lot of people are angry at Ubisoft, rightfully, for a lot of the shit that they've pulled recently.
Yeah, a lot.
And like, I don't know, like Norse mythology, man. That's cool. I wish that somebody would actually have the balls to do Celtic mythology. The only game that I know that took that on seriously was fucking that what was it? Not Human, Inhuman, Last Human.
We need to have less Euro-centric mythology. I like that. It's also interesting.
That would be pretty cool. That's one thing
I think
that
the
like
only other mythology that really gets play is like probably Japanese mythology.
I feel like SMT really opened my mind to how much mythology there was out there that wasn't just like what I knew, like being like, like Rakshasas and like all the other shit from like Zoroastrianism and
I mean,
different like
if
Hindu
you're,
gods and stuff like that.
D&D, like or any other like role-playing game, you like know that there's a lot like more. But even D&D has a bias towards Euro. And probably Euro in Asia, like I think, but there's so much cool shit.
There's a new Monkey King game coming out.
Yo,
I love the tale of like the Monkey King. Oh yeah, Monkey King Hero is back. Is that what you're talking about, or Black Myth?
You know one cool thing.
Monkey King Hero is back is old. What'd you say?
2 days ago. You know that game?
Oh damn.
NSR, No Straight Roads.
No, I've never heard that.
So so No Straight Roads is like this like a music kind of game, and I think it was like designed or like they got some people from like Final Fantasy or something to help work on it. I'm not sure, but it was made in Malaysia, and there's some really cool like there's a character that's really one of the main characters speaks Malaysian. They have a lot of like Malaysian cultural ties like between like through him and like his brother, and it's interesting. Yeah.
I feel like that would be pretty interesting, like Malaysian. So this was the Wukong story that Dorkamus is talking about.
Cool.
That's why I'm not watching on YouTube. So like or I am watching it on YouTube, but it's like in an embedded link, and I think that's killing the performance. It could either be that or because it's streaming at like 4K or something. No, it's only 1080p. It'd be fine.
Yeah, Indian myth hosts. Oof, that's such a big opportunity.
Mm-hmm. I like these animal guys.
Yeah, fox.
Remind me of like the old idea of what kobolds were before they became like dragon things.
Yes.
They were just like half dog creatures.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's super cool. Reminds me a lot of like Sekiro. Or like Neo. I don't know. Just those same kind of vibes.
I think that guy leaves Back to the Future tag. Oh, that's cool. You can like dodge and do that.
It even like looks beautiful too.
Oh.
It's like parries.
Is that a parry?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh. Hey, you just pocket that shit.
Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. Turn into the cicada.
I like what's good enough to fill up the run.
I don't like that guy.
The what was that?
Yeah.
Is that like a baby ape man? What was the?
小神是黑风山的土地，在此候你多时了。笑，真笑。
I hate this guy's whatever's happening.
Right.
With his form in his head.
当年也是香火鼎盛啊，只可惜。 哎，那场大火哟！后来啊，这禅院又被重建了。哎，可人心若是少……
Oh, it's a skull?
No clue what's going on, but I'm loving every
I
second
mean,
of this.
like, fucking kill people. A long time ago.
小老儿先走一步。
Oh,
等你过了
he
前
ran
面
away.
的栈道，咱们自会再见。
The best rendered beast you ever seen in gaming? Oh, I'm excited. I like the hair dithering that they're doing.
Oh. Damn. Bye.
Here we go.
此是黑风怪的道友，自称灵虚子。以你现在的道行，走了。小猴子，快逃，还来得及！ 你若进了这道门，便回不了头啦。
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Yeah, again, like the hair dithering really does a lot of work here.
Yeah.
Good lord. Can you keep it as a pet?
You just want to ride it, like make it a Palamute.
Like tearing up the roofs.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Ooh.
Oh, can't just parry everything. Oh, that's pretty cool.
This is interesting.
I have a bunch of copies. Ooh.
Okay.
So you transform into the other guy.
All that flammable fur is gonna come back to bite you.
And you can light him on fire.
This is so detailed.
Right?
This is not, the game's not out?
No.
Oh my god, this is insane.
This is like pre-alpha footage. Right? The playtester is like... I mean, there's like a cinematic arc that he just went through of just like getting beaten up as Wukong and then switching to this character and killing the guy. Very cinematic. Pulls it out of his ear.
Oh.
What?
He's like, no, no. That is me from the future.
What? Crazy bug creatures?
Okay. This is a lot, Gower.
This is a lot. I mean, this reminds me of like, this is like Sekiro, but cooler. These fucking like Magatsu guys. Right on the fucking cloud. Rock the dragon. Jeez. Black Myth Wukong. Yeah, right. Don't know what computer run this at 60 frames. Like, I imagine that last area being impossible to render.
Yeah.
Looks very cool. Thought this was fake, but this new studio is going to make a name for himself. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh god, it does feel like a lot to be real, right?
Right.
But maybe the plan is like they got to give them a lot so they know we're not fake.
Yeah, honestly, if the game was just like, if that was the entire game right there, and it was like $20 or $30, I'd be like, damn, this is like a good starter game for a studio. Like, it would come out on like early access, and I'd just be like, fuck, this is such a good game. The fidelity, the animations, the whole gameplay, very cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep track of that.
Okay, I think it's time to wrap it up. It's past my bedtime.
Yeah, me too. That's my time. I was like, I started like zoning out, but like the combat was methodical. It really like zoned me in.
Right. Put you in a trance.
The trance makes you want to dance.
All right, yeah, see you, Dorkamus. All right, calling it for the night. Gonna end the stream here. I will be back on Saturday with something. We'll see. Maybe PSO2, maybe not. We'll see.
Get something out there.
All right.